Welcome into the Ringiverse. This is, of course, the Ringers Nexus podcast feed for all things fandom. We are Steve, the architect, Ahlman, the builder and tinker of things. Jomi, the explainer. Adeniran, you've got questions, he's got answers. Oh, man, Van, he of the resurgent hairline and Coke Baby Chuck, the 24-karat closer. Together we are known as the Midnight Boys. Also on socials, Insta, Twitter, Facebook, and TikTok. Jumpster.
People are first of all, thank you guys for following. Thank you guys for being a part of us. People are really divisive on the turtle conversation. People are
About it.
Well, so we came in, we were like, wow, Leonardo's boring, Raphael's boring. You know what I'm saying? But apparently, those are the two people who are the people's
Leonardo
favorites.
Truthers.
Leonardo
Truthers are out there.
They're proving y'all right.
There are dozens of us.
I still think it's basic, but you know.
People get very, very emotional about the turtles.
They do. They love the turtles.
Because when the turtles first dropped, it was all about Michelangelo. It was literally the only turtle that people give a fuck about. And then Donatello became a hero for the nerds of the world.
Yes.
The movie dropped. Raphael took over because he was the main character of the first movie by a long shot, which no one was kind of expecting. And Leonardo never really got his due until new people took over the story and stuff.
Yep.
Yeah. There you go.
I loved them. My dad used to love the Turtles. There was a part in the original Turtles movie where Splinter was learning how to do martial arts by doing martial arts in his cage as a rat while his owner was doing martial arts and Splinter was mimicking the move. My father could not get over that. It was the funniest fucking thing that he had ever seen before. He was like, you didn't tell me the rat, he learned martial arts. Look at the rat doing karate on the rat. And I'll be like, yeah, Dad.
Yeah, rats are smart.
He's an expert. And then, remember at the end of the movie, Splinter fucks over Shredder in like 3 moves. Shredder was like no comparison for him. He just fucked him up real quick. They were like, I like Splinter. That rat got experience. That's what he would always say. Whenever an old nigga want to fight, my dad would be like, he got experience.
That's why he's Obi-Wan stan.
That's
why he's an Obi-Wan stan.
Obi-Wan fucked up. Yeah, that young buck Jedi came. That Jedi was experienced. I'm like, shut up, Dad. We're on YouTube. Like, comment, subscribe, share. You can watch every Midnight Boys and House of Art episode on youtube.com/@Ringiverse and also on Spotify if you choose. This Friday, the House of R returns with their stock watch of the summer. Apparently, we're going to choose things that we're going to buy, stock we're going to buy.
Buy, sell, hold.
Buy, sell, or hold. See, I thought we had to do one of each. And then Arjuna came in and laid down the law and said you only really need to pick one and decide whether or not you're going to buy, sell, or hold it.
Okay.
So,
are you buying, selling, or holding?
I'm going to buy something.
I'm buying as well.
I'm buying something. I'm not even going to give it away because I have a whole ethos behind while I'm buying it. But there was something I could have sold, but I'm buying something as well.
Interesting.
Yeah, he was about to sell some Pedro stock.
Sell some what?
Oh,
some
he was dumping Pedro stock.
I was about to. That was good because when I was doing
He is dumping Pedro stock.
When I was doing all 3 of them,
I
was going to do a buy, sell, whatever, and then I was going to sell on Pedro. Or Arjuna, did I say I was going to sell on Pedro or hold on Pedro?
You said hold on Pedro.
Hold on Pedro. I was going to hold.
What are you waiting out for Pedro?
Doomsday,
yeah.
Oh, right.
Because it's good. I still think that they're kind of bullshitting. If Doom is the main character in your movie, the Doom Reed Richards thing has to be like a big deal. Now, I'm not certain how they're going to do it. I saw something this morning that said that there would be 6 teams, and then Doom would be against all of them.
6 teams?
6 teams. There's 6 teams.
Huh? New Avengers.
They got to clean out
Avengers.
3 teams in one.
The X-Men, the Fantastic Four. Well, I don't know. Maybe the Fantastic Four are not their own team.
Right.
I don't know if any of this shit is correct. I don't know who
nobody knows what's happening
Daniel
over there.
RPK, the N. Snyder, whoever the fuck it is. I don't know who it is, who you're supposed to believe.
6 teams is a lot, though.
6 teams against Doom. And I would just assume that in this movie we get the backstory of Doom and Reed's relationship. If there is a relationship, maybe there's not.
I feel like there has to be because of Doom. A spoiler alert appearing in the after credits. It seemed like Sue recognized him, and obviously there was a whatchamacallit, all the UN shit.
See, I couldn't be. Well, the UN stuff does make sense.
Yeah.
But I couldn't be sure. I don't know. But you're probably right. Having said that, I just think that I'm holding till I see like Reed in that situation having to be overwhelmed by Doom and figure everything out, and they don't know Reed Richards. It's just like for the entire Fantastic Four, really, it's a lot of fertile ground there for character development and to see them in a different way.
Right.
Because they're going to be like, they've never worked with other heroes before. They've never worked with other heroes. Like,
Does that
they'll be
also
around other
mean our
heroes.
Doom is from the 60s?
Maybe he is.
60s Doom? You think he's pulling up?
Nigga hating
It's-
Doom?
Like, see Captain Falcon? He like, listen, boy. And he like, I don't know.
He's gonna see MF. He's gonna see that Mad Villainy cover, and he's like,
that's
"I
crazy.
know,
Who's
I
this?
know,
Who's this?
nigga not- didn't steal my shit."
That would be funny if they did that. Remember when Marvel took out the Ghostface Killer cameo in Iron Man 1?
Wait, there was a Ghostface Killer
Yeah.
cameo.
In either
Yeah, they
Iron
did
Man
do
1 or
that.
Iron Man 2, there was a Ghostface Killer cameo, and I'm glad they took it out because it was like Tony Stark, Return to Stark. It was just too cool. The nigga
was
not
too-
It was too cool.
Wait, so they can keep in the Elon Musk cameo, but Ghostface Killer is too much.
Here's the deal, though. The Elon Musk thing at the time, we talked about this. The Elon Musk thing at the time, we didn't really know too much about him.
Right.
So it's just
Elon
hey,
was cool back
that's
then.
Elon Musk, whatever.
When
Ghostface Killer is cool as shit, but like
Elon was
it just looks like I don't know. It looks like they're trying a little too hard. Like, hey, you're Tony Stark. I'm Tony Stark. They left the song in when they were on the plane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the song they were
There's a
supposed to see
reference,
each other.
yeah.
They were supposed to see each other as they're walking off of the plane.
Oh, it would have
So-
been great if he was on the plane with them when the stripper pole came up and the party was
Yeah.
happening.
I think they shot it.
No, there's a clip. You can
Yeah,
find
you
it
can see
online.
it. They
Yeah.
shot it. It just didn't make the movie.
Mhm.
I just think it's maybe just a little bit too cool. Next week, Mid Edition returns as well as Butt Mash. What are you guys talking about?
It's a great question.
It's very
You guys
good.
have no fucking clue what you're doing.
We're working on it.
Like,
yeah.
what you don't
It's
know
gonna
what
be
are,
a mighty minty surprise.
what are the finalists?
You want to brainstorm live?
Yeah.
Not
Great.
really.
Some K-pop
Yeah, I don't
demon
know
hunters,
what the
maybe.
fuck-
Who knows?
Really?
Hey, we talk
wait a
K-pop
minute.
demon
I'm glad
hunters.
you brought that
man.
up.
Why?
Oh my God, we don't-
Nah,
we can save it for the end. We can save it for the end. We can
you
save it
go
for the
too
end.
far.
Like I'm not.
We can save it for the end. We can save it for the
Like
end.
we save it for the end.
Save it for
Like,
the
I'm
end.
glad you brought that because I
Save it
forgot.
for the end.
Anime community. I'm
No,
dealing with
no,
y'all.
no,
Save it for the end. Save it for the end.
Anime community.
No,
Anime
yo,
community.
that's not-
My
Save
soldiers
it,
are
save
dead.
it.
I told them
With
to
some
relax
save
on
it.
you.
Hey,
I
wait,
told them to
anime-
relax
we
on you.
We got a full pod. We got a full pod.
Hey, I
Full pod.
was
We'll come
doing
back.
it before. I'll come back to
We'll
it. I'm
come
glad
back.
you
We'll
brought that
come
up. The K-pop.
Don't
demon
say too
hunters.
much.
We'll come
Because
back.
that was just the beginning on Sunday.
You're
Don't
only-
make me unleash
You're
you.
only making it worse. I got so
I don't
much
give a
time.
fuck.
I'm going back and forth on planes. You're only making it worse. I'm telling you. Like it's like I was on the plane the whole time. I'm ready. Cause you know what? We'll just get to it at the end. Just get to it at the end.
Wow, I gave you some ammo today.
On today's show, we'll be discussing the 2-episode premiere of Alien Earth. Wow, what a surprise. What a delightful surprise, Alien Earth. As well as our Alien Draft. We're gonna draft aliens. Before we get into the Alien Draft, I want to let you guys know something. Steve tried to ruin the Alien Draft.
I didn't try to ruin it.
You
did?
were overthinking
Dude,
this shit.
We had such a
I
fun
wasn't crazy.
idea.
I'm not gonna die on the hill that I
And
said. I'm not gonna die on the
Steve tried
hill.
to ruin the Alien
I'm
Draft.
all for us having fun.
I was legitimately getting annoyed.
I was getting.
like Steve is asking all of these questions, and I'm like, "Hey, nigga, this is why we can't."
He's like,
have the
technically, what is an alien?
I'm like,
I was like,
man, what the fuck Steve got going on in this bitch? It's like what are you? What were you on?
give us your elevator pitch on your idea for the alien draft.
Okay, so for
originally.
our upcoming alien draft, we're like drafting all forms of aliens, and I had the idea of thinking like, can we distinguish this as aliens that have only somehow, in some way, visited Earth? Canonically, our human Earth. Because of the fact that Star Wars will likely be mentioned, and there isn't a human planet of origin canonically in Star Wars.
See,
And it is not
this is the thing that's fucking me up. Not to cut you off,
right.
The first thing I actually agree with, but that's not what you started with.
Right.
You started with canonically human planet, Star Wars, all of this shit, and you
Yeah.
started to bum me the fuck out.
Sure.
I was the first thing you said actually makes sense. I actually agree,
Right.
but you didn't do it right.
But it's the mere fact that like we are foreign to some other species. An alien comes to Earth, that species is alien to that planet. Correct? As
My
the
dog,
definition of
it's
an
just
alien.
the alien
my
draft,
nigga,
bro.
if they
It's
look like an
just-
And I
alien, you
understand.
can draft
And
them.
that's if we're
If they
like,
like,
all
nah,
you have
bro,
fun,
not, if
I'm
they
not gonna
green
die on
and
this
got
hill.
pointy ears, you can draft.
Yeah, so
I get it.
But
I
we
get
also
it.
have a okay. We'll get into it later. But this was like when we were doing this. I was looking at this. I'm like, yo, man, why Steve scaring the hoes, man? Like,
Maybe the hoes need to toughen the fuck up. How about that?
that's what I'm talking about, Steve. See, Steve?
All right,
Hold
we
on,
clipping that out. We clipping that right
Hold
out.
on for a second.
Let me finish the low real quick.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, maybe the hoes need to toughen up, man.
Yeah.
God damn.
Steve, how do the hoes need to get tougher? Tell us.
Stand on business. She was right
gotta
there.
go. That's what you can't do, Steve.
Come on.
Steve. Drop your nuts and make sure they touch the ground next time.
Jesus Christ.
Alien Earth spoiler warning for everything to date, Steve.
We're getting ready to talk about.
Hey, it's an alien!
You're listening to a reaction podcast. The spoilers are coming.
To begin our reactions, we got to bring you the Midnight Manifest. Charles.
All right, I'm warning y'all, this is gonna be long. I tried to.
It's 2 episodes.
It's a lot of information. Anyway, Alien Earth. This is your Midnight Manifest, created by Noah Hawley and based off 1979's Alien and the subsequent films. Alien Earth is set in 2120, 2 years before the start of the original movie, starring Sidney Chandler, Alex Lothar, Timothy Oliphant, Essie Davis, Samuel Blekin, Babu Sasay. Hawley writes the first 2 episodes and directs the pilot, with Dana Gonzalez directing the second. Alien Earth begins with an opening card. In the future, the race for immortality will come in 3 guises: cybernetically enhanced humans, aka cyborgs, artificially intelligent beings, aka synths, and synthetic beings downloaded with human consciousness, aka hybrids. Which technology prevails will determine what corporation rules the universe, end quote. In this world, 5 corporations rule Earth. The most important for the first 2 episodes is Prodigy. After 65 years, the Whaley-Yutani ship, the USCSS Maginot, returns to our solar system with a boatload of aliens in tow. When a xenomorph gets loose, the ship is set on a collision course with Earth. The only member of this ship who survives is Moreau, a cyborg and security officer who's determined to save the cargo for his Whaley-Yutani overlords. Meanwhile, on Earth, Boyd Cavalier, CEO of the Prodigy Corporation, creates the first synthetic human, placing the consciousness of the terminally ill child Marcy Hermit into a robot's body. Boyd wants to create a human smarter than himself, which he believes hybrids can achieve. Marcy, now going as Wendy, is tasked with raising fellow hybrid children alongside her older synth mentor Kirsch, but she still longs to be reunited with her brother Joe Hermit, a medic for Prodigy. When the Maginot crash lands on Earth after a xenomorph gets loose, Boyd wants everything on the ship. Wendy, realizing her brother has been sent to secure the Maginot, convinces Boyd to let her and the other hybrids go secure the site. In the second episode, we're treated to typical alien fare, where Joe struggles to stay alive while Moreau tracks down a xenomorph, and Wendy momentarily finds her brother before he is attacked by a xeno. And that has been your Midnight Manifest for Alien Earth.
Yeah, Chuck.
Goddamn.
That's one of the best manifests we've ever had.
A lot of information, but Van, I want to start with you. What before we kind of get into the show, what is your relationship to like the alien lore, the original movies, and just this whole universe?
It was always something that I was interested in, but never something that I indulged in. So I've seen all the movies. I watch all the stuff. It's interesting stuff to me. It's good. It's scary. I saw Aliens before I saw Alien.
Me too.
Did you see Aliens in theater?
No. I was too young for that. But it would be funny. My dad, like, I'm 8 years old. It's like, hey, bro. There's one of them I did see in theaters. It's the one with Winona Ryder in it.
Resurrection?
Yeah, maybe so. I saw that one in theaters. Alien 3, well, hold on. The one with the Winona Ryder is actually after that one. The one that the Fincher one is
that's 3. That's 3.
But that's Winona Ryder's not in that one.
No.
Yeah, she's in the one after that one. So that one I saw in theaters, but I've seen all the movies. I watch all this stuff. You know, I was actually, as I got older, surprised at the staying power of the franchise.
Really?
Yeah, because, you know, there's a lot of lore around it. And when I saw, particularly in the comic books, the Alien versus Predator stuff that started to pop up, I was really surprised that there were people that this is their deal. This is their jam.
Mm-hmm.
This world, this entire deal, all the comic books, all the movies. There's not a large group, a huge group, shall I say. Mm-hmm. But there are people that this is their Star Wars. This is
Chris
their
Ryan,
deal.
this is his, like, he is a big Alien person. And which is funny to me is, like, I'm similar to you where it's like, I like Alien, I like Aliens. I've seen other things here and there. But the lore has never been the thing that has, like really captured me.
Yeah.
Usually it's been the movie making. Usually it's been like a Ridley or a Cameron. Just like those first two movies, especially, kind of showing us how you do perfect horror sci-fi and then how you do perfect action sci-fi. And that is usually what I love. But like, there are some people like, no, well, the Xenomorphs, and when you think about Prometheus, and you
I was about to say, like,
that.
Prometheus and Alien Covenant are the movies that get you into like what the aliens are, where humanity came from, the whole thing. And while like I enjoy Prometheus, Alien Covenant, I think there is a little bit of like intrigue and like, where did these aliens come from? Why are they like, how do they like reproduce the whole thing? And so while like I enjoy that kind of stuff, like that's what I watched Aliens on like UPN 13 when I was like 10 years old. Probably shouldn't have been doing that.
How did they have that on broadcast television?
I have no idea. I didn't have cable, you know what I mean? Like,
broadcast.
Dude, I watched Terminator on TV like that.
That had to be censored to crazy.
Probably, definitely.
You ever think about the fact that in Terminator, Arnold Schwarzenegger just goes in and kills an entire police force?
Yeah.
But then nobody picketed.
Nope.
No, nobody. He went in there. He shot up, just killed the whole police.
Yeah.
What was Cameron mad at? What had happened? He got in a speeding ticket or something like that. Like, what was going on? He killed the whole police force.
He had to just demonstrate that Arnold Schwarzenegger was not going to be stopped by no measly cops.
Can I be real with you? When you think about it, the 80s were a time of fucking action stars killing up the police.
Yeah.
First Blood might have not been the 80s. That might have been 79.
I think that's late 70s, yeah.
Yeah, but he was going fucking.
He was going crazy.
Killing
Blood
up
went
the
crazy.
police.
That was 82.
82.
Yeah.
Like him.
But also, the police in that weren't like, oh, they
They were psychos.
They were like, oh yeah, I need him to get his shit.
They
Like,
started fucking over him for nothing.
Yeah.
He did nothing wrong. Right? It was like Rebel Ridge again. Like,
Yeah, it was.
Actually, Rebel Ridge is like First Blood.
Yeah.
They're fucking over him for no reason. But he takes them niggas to Saigon. This is Vietnam. I'll show you how we do it in the jungle, in the shit. You know what he did? He took Brian Dennehy and he put him in the shit. That's what he did.
This might be a fancy question.
Shit.
When did the 80s like fuck the cops transition into the buddy cop? Like, no, actually, like being a cop is cool again.
There was always a tension because Beverly Hills Cop.
RoboCop might have. No, actually,
there was
that's
always a
that's the
tension.
wrong thing.
There was always a tension. And then, really, the nigga who made Cop and Cool, John McClane.
Really?
Yeah, that's
hard
true.
to me.
That's
Was it
a big,
Lethal Weapon?
Could be, but remember,
Yes.
even in Lethal Weapon, that was a fucked up police right there. He was a suicidal police. He was a...
He wasn't doing that. Like, when you watch that movie, you like, dog, get him off the police. He's a terror to society.
He's out of here, bro.
But honestly, I don't know what Shane Black was seeing. If Shane Black... He was a hyper-militarized, hyper-violent cop with PTSD, a fucked up personal life. That's how they be. I'm sorry. I watched a video yesterday. We'll get back to Alien Earth in a second. Of a guy in DC hitting a police officer with a 12-inch. Y'all didn't see this?
No.
What?
I didn't see the guy.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
Y'all didn't see the guy. Can we put something on this screen?
Wait. You're not talking about the 12-inch dick.
No,
Did you
no.
post
Y'all didn't see
this
the
on-
guy. Y'all didn't see the guy that hit the police officer with the Subway sandwich?
With the Subway sandwich?
What? No.
What?
Pull this up.
Police
Somebody
officer
pull
with
this
Subway
up.
Wait.
I don't understand what you're talking about.
Hold on. Go to my Instagram.
Okay.
Like the cops in DC that took over the whole shit. And this
Is it this?
It's a white boy. Look at it. Watch.
Wait, let me see.
Look, he's calling out fascism on the streets, but he also just went to Subway.
Okay.
So you got the Subway sandwich in his hands. Look, he's upset. Look how mad he is.
He's mad. He's got the sandwich in his left hand.
He got the sandwich in his hand.
Oh, that.
Watch.
What's he doing?
What in the world? Okay.
Oh shit! Oh god!
Look,
He throws the sandwich at the guy and then he chases him.
watch, and then he what?
Oh wow. Okay, that's amazing. That's amazing.
We got to get back to Alien Earth.
That was
I'm
a floppy
sorry.
sandwich. You just pulled.
I mean, it's Subway.
Right there, he didn't even get a chance to eat a sandwich. Okay.
All right, back
funny.
to
Back to
Alien
Alien
Earth.
Earth.
Can I ask you something really quick? Because I was bugging when I watched this, and this was a perfect example of I'm like, oh, this is gonna be a different type of alien show. In the first episode, there's a moment where the alien drips the spit on the
KY
road.
jelly.
Yeah, the KY jelly
KY
that
jelly.
they're going crazy for at Comic-Con. And I was like, it's not melt to him. Is this because he's
It's
That's
not
their blood.
yet.
Yeah.
It's their blood, not their saliva. Their blood is acid, not their saliva.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Steve.
That's what he just.
Well, he said it.
Steve the Explainer. Steve
Steve
the Explainer, man.
Need you to
Steve the Explainer.
Need you to
Yeah.
relax.
But see, those are the little things.
Yeah.
See, like you said, those
I
are
was
the little
wondering, I was
things
like, oh.
that the true lore heads
Mm-hmm.
are into. Now, I will say, on screen, there have been few things that I've been more afraid of than the Xenomorph.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Xenomorph is just a brutal, vicious, sleek, hyper efficient killing machine.
Mhm.
And
Except when it comes to Joe Hermit, but we'll talk about
right,
Hold on.
we will. But and so the fact that like even the in space no one can hear you scream thing,
Mhm.
those movies were scary as shit to me.
that. Absolutely.
Mhm.
Aliens not as much as more of an action movie, but when I went back and watched the Ridley Scott one, it was well done elevated horror.
Oh
Well,
yeah.
it's also the evolution of the xenomorph where you're just like, this motherfucker is terrifying from egg to full-blown fucking alien. And when you
Mhm.
finally see it in the first movie, still, like when I watched the first movie, I'm like, oh, this still is scary. This still
Scary.
holds. But what I also want to know from y'all is, what did it take you guys a little bit while you were watching the pilot to almost get a grasp on this world? Because they dump a lot of information on you. Where they're like, there's 3 different fucking robots, there's cyborgs, there's synths, there's the fucking hybrids, one of their consciousness is being uploaded to this shit. And it was like, it took me until like halfway through the pilot to really be like, okay, I feel like I understand what's going on.
I think this pilot is actually really good and efficient at setting up this world. And I think Hawley is actually very, very good at this because of all of the other projects that he's done. He is very good.
What else has he done?
He has done Legion.
Mm-hmm.
He's
Fargo.
also done Fargo.
Okay.
He is really good at world building through character. And it's not even dialogue or character progression that is expository so much as it is contextual. Because we get to see all of these characters interact with each other in very specific, short ways that make everything more clear. When we're understanding what Wendy is and who this little girl is that it's going to be inhabiting her consciousness and all of the things that happened around her of like, they told my brother that I died and my dad said to keep it a secret. And there's these like small intimate conversations between her and a doctor, her and a cyborg, her and the CEO that not only inform what she is to them, but who they are to her.
Legion is a show that I was really interested in.
Yeah.
It is insanely heady.
It's
Yes.
dense. It's super dense.
It is insanely heady. And I'll say it to its detriment. Honestly.
I'd say
It-
later in those seasons, later
gets
second
hard.
season, but like that
It's-
first
it
season
is-
is magic to
And
me.
so with this show, you guys remember the movie, what's it, the Cloverfield? It was 11 Cloverfield
10
Lane.
Cloverfield Lane.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. That movie was started off as another movie, and then they were like, let's meld the Cloverfield into it. And they were able to make, I think the movie was called The Attic or The Basement or something like that. And then they put the Cloverfield lore into it, and it didn't really change the dramatic thrust of the film.
Mhm.
It actually made it a deeper film because it connected to a larger world. I wondered, and I'm not saying this, I wondered when I was watching this at times if that was kind of this as well. If this was conceived as something that was really existing in the alien world, or if it was conceived as a show about these things, or if it's really about that and the aliens are just a part of it, because
Maybe.
they don't really seem, at times, the aliens have nothing to do with anything that's going on.
Sometimes.
In a way.
I think to Charles's point, like the technical stuff, like when I watched it the second time, like about the synths, the hybrids, like all that stuff, the corporations, Whaley, Nutani, Prodigy, I needed to watch the first episode a second time to kind of like get that. But I think the thing that the first episode lays clear is what those kids represent, right? You see the Peter Pan imagery, like when they're uploading the bodies, they name themselves after characters in the show. Like that theme is laid down from the
And they're
jump.
childlike, very
And
childlike.
exactly, right? The Lost Boys, the whole thing is very much like told to you. And so I think that specific theme is something that like from the jump, you understand like these kids are like gonna have to like either grow up or decide to stay children, whichever way it happens in this world. But the technical stuff was the part where I was like, I need to watch this again.
But to your point, I totally agree. And I think the most interesting stuff about this show, but might be like the thing that I'm worried about, is they almost didn't necessarily seem that interested in the alien of aliens. This story to me very much is like all right, what in those original movies you're really kind of like focusing on is that these aliens are the apex, these ultimate predators. How does something as weak as a human even survive? And what I liked about these first two episodes is Holly is just like, okay, the real war on Earth is what is the future of humanity when technology is outstripping our ability to think? And I think that that's a good tension of like, all right, on one side, we have robots and consciousness and synths and hybrids. And on the other side, we have these aliens that are so deadly, we don't know what to do with them. And what do these meat puppets do in the middle? Like, I think that that's interesting.
And the reality is that is how the IP farming should be used. The IP farming should be used as an entry point to tell stories that weren't a part of the original lore, to deepen not just the actual lore, but to tell interesting original stories that are a part of the world. Give you an example. I'm not saying this just because he was in here a couple of weeks ago. We had a good conversation. This is me and Lindelof, you know what I mean? Me and Lindelof. Lindelof was in here. When I first started watching Watchmen, I was disappointed at first because it's not what I thought Watchmen was going to be about. Like when I first...
The TV show.
The TV show. When I first started understanding what the TV show was going to be, I thought what they were going to do was take the story of Watchmen and give it a 9 to 12 episode HBO run, which is the way I think a lot of people who were super connected to Alan Moore's comic book envisioned that it would be. Now, I have no problem with Zach's movie. I'm one of the people that love that movie. I do. But I think a lot of people thought there's too much there. It's too dense. You need 5, 6, 7, 8 episodes. I thought that was what they were going to do. But they did something different. They took the world and then put the story on steroids and made a completely different set of points. If you are going to do this stuff, if we are stuck and handcuffed to IP in the way that we are right now, because of the streaming wars, the studio wars, because of the business of it all, at least get granular and creative with it.
Yeah.
At least put in new tension in the world of Alien. Ask new questions. Go new places, which is kind of what this show does very well. To like, I'll just be honest with you. There was, in the first 2 episodes, the times when the xenomorph come in to where I'm reminded that we're in the world. It almost didn't seem like that's kind of the world that we were in. And it doesn't detract or subtract from the show at all.
Well, I was just going to say, the thing that I think is also interesting that Noah Hawley is obviously mining is the fact in those, especially in the first film, the people on the ship are basically like indentured servants, or at least a couple of them, where there's this vibe
On the Maginot?
Yeah, where it's just like there's this feeling of like some of them are there because they want to be, but there is this feeling of like Wayland Yutani and the Earth, where you're just like, oh, this isn't like Star Wars, where this is a magical solar system where you can just travel and have adventures. This very much seems like the capitalism that ruined Earth is in the rest of the galaxy, and I like Noah being like, okay, we're going back to Earth to show you how that begins, how that virus of capitalism and just manifest destiny is poisoning the Earth, and now will poison the entire entirely.
Yeah, it's a thing that I don't know if you guys saw Alien Romulus, but like the reason why like all those kids like are on the ship, whatever, so they're trying to buy their freedom.
Yeah.
They are indentured to Weyland-Yutani in some way for fashion. Think the like Rain, the main character, like the first thing she tries to do was buy her way out of it, and like no, actually, we're gonna send you to the mines.
Yeah.
Right. And she's like, oh well, now I gotta do something to get me and my dad brother robot thing up out of here.
And that's perfectly echoed in the second episode where Wendy's brother is going to another kiosk for forgive me, what's the other corporation's name?
Prodigy.
A Prodigy kiosk, trying to get his way out of his contract. And he's not even dealing with a person, he's dealing with this robot AI that is basically like arbitrarily like saying no, yes, as to why his reasoning as to why he can't get out of his contract. He's given this like, ticket and like he's sent back on his way. All of those things are echoed very well in the show because it's very clear that like the influences of the original trilogy and the things that come from Alien are there, and the confidence with which it wants to go in different directions and explore different types of capitalistic things in IP that is also kind of like metatextual in the fact that like all of these things are owned by Disney and all of these things are kind of just like passed back and forth from one corporation to another. The idea that a Weyland-Yutani ship crash landing in a Prodigy city is now going to be like an intellectual property battle, let alone a social strata of how to evacuate certain types of people first and saving other people last. That's all incredibly well laid out, along with the added bonus that we have a cool alien killing people.
Now you have to commit now.
Yeah.
So it would, those of you that are watching and listening, the show is going to ask for your commitment.
Yeah.
You must commit. I rewound a couple of times. Like, I'm watching it and I'm like, I'm not falling away from the show, but I want to make sure that because we're on the podcast, you have to watch it again. Like, I'll end up, and this is why Kaliko refuses to watch any show with me that I have to watch for the pod. She won't do it.
Because you're in homework mode?
Because I'll be like, go back, run it again. I gotta know what happened.
There's a scene in the second episode where like Joe's got the gun. He's going into like that little French party. And it's a blink and you miss a moment. The alien runs like across the top.
So good.
And I'm like,
so good.
I'm like, hold on, wait. I did the Rick Dalton. Hey, run that.
There are times where I would see the alien. I was just like, is that a stab?
That plane shot.
And I was just like, oh, that motherfucker.
Well, how do you feel about the look of the show? How do y'all feel about how the show looks?
All right, so
the scale and the scope.
It's a spark factory.
Yeah.
I loved how the first episode, the pilot looked especially. And I will say there was a moment where I had to readjust looking at a laptop because when you were in Hall H, that screen and the sound system just kind of transports you and puts you in a place. And I don't know if the second episode totally lived up to the first, but that also just might be, I was like watching it on a laptop.
Yeah, I'm asking this specifically because what we're talking about is a movie world being transported to television and how that works.
The pilot seemed like a movie to me. Like that visually. There were a couple times in the second episode where the xenomorph looked a little bit like a TV xenomorph.
Nah, man, I disagree. I think
I agree totally.
You really do?
Really?
Yeah.
I disagree.
When it would move or jump sometimes, it was a little like...
You guys, we're watching a fucking TV show.
I get it.
Right. And so the only TV show I submit to people, the only TV show that comes from a movie lore-ish type of situation that never looked like a TV show to me, and I know people are going to disagree, is I really feel like The Mandalorian always looked like Star Wars shit.
First season, I would say.
First season.
Not
Once they start doing the
Andor as well.
Yeah,
Andor.
Andor.
Andor as well.
I mean, we could argue. I think the alien maybe there's a little bit of thing.
It wasn't that bad. It didn't take me out.
Right.
But there's there's a shot in the second episode where it's Joe Herman and he's talking to one of the military people, and somebody's in front, and it zooms in, and it's past the first person and goes to the two people talking. I'm like, oh man, this is cinema. They don't even do this in movies anymore. This looks great.
I also love there's a good editing technique where they have like these like sort of like faded blurred shots like imposed over another shot just to either show you what character is either surveilling or thinking about or showing another. There have been like times where like you see Wendy interacting with a screen and it's like a mirror where she's looking at something, you see what she's looking at while also looking at her face, and she's swipes between somebody else. It's very clever, but then we also have a very funny shot of like her thinking about the ferret from Ice Age,
They're killing that.
which also
They're on
is so
social media killing that
no,
shot,
first
bro.
of all,
Respect,
stop that.
sit
That's
the swamp.
funny and good.
Respect. They still the fact that they gotta watch Ice Age all the way in the future. Bro.
Ice Age is canon,
There's
bro.
no new. They don't make new animation.
You're
That
saying
was
that's not
what
a
I was
classic?
wondering
We're
with
cooked.
this show. They keep dropping like modern lore in this, and I'm like, yo, if this 2120, they not watching Ice Age. I'm sorry.
That bro was obsessed with Reggie Jackson and
Yeah, I'm
baseball.
like, come on,
1977. It's like
I wonder what lasts. What would be around? You know,
I don't know, man.
A rich person holding a Reggie Jackson football,
You think-
where if you like, if it's like an Indiana Jones where you remove the ball, it plays a highlight reel.
I mean, he was into it. You think they're still arguing about LeBron and Jordan in 2021?
Do we even
I
have
bet.
basketball in 21?
LeBron he's fallen off by that point.
I think LeBron's a cyborg. I think he uploaded his consciousness.
We like at this point we've the people with advanced technology have looked at the league and they've said, you know what? There's a clear number one here, and it's Michael Jordan.
Okay.
Okay, so that's happened.
Interesting. Okay.
Do they-
Are
but-
there like more advanced stats that we haven't even begun to conceptualize?
Is there a
yet?
cyborg league and a human league?
Actually, instead of that, think about this. What if we get so good at cloning, instead of having the Michael Jordan LeBron convo, you just clone them
Wow.
and you just
Okay,
clone
but do
the
you
best
go
players.
1-on-1 and go 5-on-5?
Well, yeah, because I'm saying you got to clone a lot of people. You got to recreate the
No,
conditions of the league.
you would clone like Larry Bird, like you're cherry picking, you're cloning all of the NBA players throughout
So we just
history.
clone
Wow.
a dream
Wow.
team, and then we clone
I see the vision, and then
dream
you have
team.
like all the best players of like you have like we were talking about on Monday. You have like the '92 Dream Team, and you have the 2012 Olympic team, and you go, all right, boom, let's run it.
I love this idea. You know what I love about it? I love when the Michael Jordan realizes that he's only been brought back to life to play out an age-old sports argument.
Right.
And he has an existential crisis when he's like 17 or 18 or 19, and he goes, you know what, I think I want to be a musician. And then we go, no,
Nah.
you
you
can't.
cannot do that.
Nah,
Like,
get in
you
the
can't-
gym,
nah.
boy.
You
Get in the
can't
gym.
you can't be a musician. Or he goes, I want to play baseball. I want to play basketball. He's like, no, you will play.
But here's the thing:
You
he
really
can
want
gamble
sport.
with Shohei now. So
He could.
He could.
I could.
Hey, I'll
They're
tell you
both wearing
something.
sunglasses at the interview.
I'll be real with you, man. Shohei,
Nah, innocent.
I'm just saying, man.
Innocent.
Jomi, there's a chance that
43
Shohei
home runs.
is
No,
a,
man.
is a undercover villain.
Nah,
All of
I
this
don't see
stuff. Shohei might
I
be
pretend not
running.
to see it.
Shohei might have been the one that put Jonte Porter and Terry Rozier. Shohei
set him up?
Shohei,
Malik
no.
Beasley?
Malik Beasley.
There's too much money behind him.
Everybody. Shohei might just be playing baseball so that he can run his gambling
To
cartel
support his
on the
gambling.
side.
He's only making $2 million this year. You know what I mean?
Because
they got to
really,
supplement the income.
all of this shit started coming down after we realized that Shohei was maybe sort of kind of a little bit
Nah, man.
into the gambling.
He got to the Dodgers and people started to tear him down. That's what it is.
Before we move off this, back to Alien Earth, we're podding, seriously podding. I want to shout out Michael Porter Jr., man.
Oh my God, dude, don't do this.
I want to shout out Michael Porter Jr. Yo, I want to shout him out real quick. I've seen a lot of niggas say a lot of dumbass shit in my life. I've seen a lot of people over the course of my life say completely the wrong fucking thing at the wrong fucking time. But I have never in my life ever see a nigga speak as inappropriately and stupidly at the wrong fucking moment as Michael Porter Jr. did just recently. I don't know if you guys saw it, but Michael Porter Jr. said, yo, what if you could have 10 of your niggas put down $10,000 and then you
Just be
like
like,
an
hey,
injury, and it's life-changing money for all of your guys. At a time when there are
His literal brother.
his brother, a couple of other NBA players, you had fucking John Mateer and his Venmo, the
USC versus UCLA.
the whole deal.
oh man.
Oh my God.
A flashpoint moment
Jesus Christ.
of fucking sports gambling and fair play together, Michael Porter Jr. goes, you know what? It's not the worst idea in the world to just hook your niggas up. I was blown away.
Did you see the other one where he was like, yeah, man, you know, my brother has gambling, you know, and it's tough. You really hate to see it. I got women. You know what I mean?
That was the one that I was like, all right,
Look,
man, you got it. You got it.
I like where Michael Porter Jr. is going. He'll be paying in the big three in a couple of years. I like where he's going. I like where he's going. I do. With just saying crazy shit. Cool. But I'm telling you, man, there were
The block is
gambling people everywhere, sports gambling people everywhere, whose assholes puckered up like that when they heard an active NBA player, an NBA champion, say it's not the worst thing in the world to throw a game so that your homies come up on some money. Michael Porter Jr., bro, that's the type of shit I fuck with.
Adam Silver got the black SUVs rolling up deep.
I was just saying, next midnight court, I might just have to throw that shit just to put my niggas on if y'all want to bet on it.
Yeah, just put it like
you know. Anyway, I wanted to talk really quick before we get to the draft about a bold choice that at first I was like, I don't know if this is going to work, which is the whole Wendy hybrid situation, because it's a very heady concept of being like, we are taking terminally ill children and we are uploading their consciousness into essentially like an android, and then we are sending these children into a spaceship to go fuck up some xenomorphs, and I'm kind of locked in. I'm kind of just like,
So
what does Kirsch say at one point when they're all scared? He's just like, hey, yo, y'all not meat no more. Fucking nigga, we don't break.
I was worried about that because once they start like getting more and more hybrids, I was like, all right, so we're gonna get Power Rangers at some point. Hopefully
they're gonna go like
do something.
I don't know. That one kid was holding the box of that
was
spider
bro.
really tight.
First of all, and this is the thing I think,
which I would not be leaving.
One of the highlights of the show is how they got these like new little critters. Like obviously you have the alien, but in the first episode you got the bloodsuckers. That was mad creepy. Then the second episode
with the eye.
Oh my god!
The one with the cat.
The one with the cat really made me sad.
I felt really bad for Mal.
That really.
I know
got
Mal
sad.
watching that was terrified. But literally, like I'm seeing the eye, I'm like, oh, he's got a gross eye. And not only does the tentacles pop out, it also like expands, like the eyes go around the
entire head,
and you see like the vision. I was like, this is creepy.
It was the neck joint. The neck joint for me was like,
bad.
I had to fast forward. I'm like, I'm good. I'm like,
there's a lot of stuff. That's always been a thing with the alien movies.
Yeah, but it's usually just the alien.
Right.
Now we've got like these new critters, and we've seen what? Two new ones.
Well, the face one was always a thing.
The face.
No, it was the chest bursters that were always. I was like, I can't.
Oh, wait, it's a little baby alien.
Nah, it's always the face hugger.
Face huggers are so fucked.
It's
because you know why the face huggers are fucked up? Because when that happens, you automatically feel like you automatically put yourself in the person that's getting face hugged.
Yeah.
Like you put yourself in that position, you go, well, what does that feel like? What's the pain? Is the face hugger ripping the skin off? Can you breathe? Like what's going on with the face huggers? It's just
laying.
I'm too much of a sicko and like got deep into what it actually does to you, and I don't even want to repeat it. It's so
no,
nuts.
you're a podcaster, so you're gonna say it.
I mean, yeah. So it's the like that thing when it hugs your face, it like ejects like a long thing down your throat, and that's how it implants the egg in your chest.
Wow.
And it like constricts your neck, obviously, so that anytime that it feels threatened, it's gonna like kill you and kill itself. But like if you even try to move, it like tightens and crushes your skull.
Fantastic. And then it leaves, and then you're like, man, I'm alive. I survived. No, you didn't.
And you're like, no, you didn't.
You got an egg in you got an egg in your chest.
Yeah.
The egg bursts out of your chest.
Do you think Wendy though? Do we believe in her abilities? Because when she like straps the little fucking samurai sword, that was a cool shot.
Yeah,
the samurai sword, it like magnetically just thunk to the back. I was like, all right, she might be a little samurai.
Do we like these characters?
I do.
I like Wendy. I thought I was sitting next to Mal at the screening. She's like, yo, that's Kyle Chandler's daughter. And I was like, oh, for real?
Oh, interesting.
And I was just like, I think she actually did a very good, what?
Hey, man, I don't want to put you out. You know,
no,
Charles,
I can explain this.
Charles, I love you.
No, I can explain this.
So we're at the Alien Earth panel. We watched the first episode. Great, we're having a great time. And they start asking the people questions. That's what they do. It was Joe. Joe was hosting the panel. She asked everybody questions. And I think she was asking if you could be transported, if you could put your brain
by the
into
way,
the
we
mind
love
of
you,
an
Joe.
animal. Love
Love
you,
you,
Joe.
Joe.
Good job.
If you could put your mind into an animal, where would you put it in? And then it's time for Silly Chandler to answer. She said, I'd put it to a bird.
No,
right?
she didn't say. She
What'd she
said,
say?
"I'd be a bird," and I was dying. I
And he was
why'd you have to
laughing
say
like
it
he had never
'Cause I
heard
was like, why would
anybody
you
be
say
that
it like
funny.
that? Of all it, like,
And I was like, I know what you are. I'm familiar with your game. I see it.
I
He
don't
was
think I
laughing real hard.
understand.
She made it. She tried to make.
Oh,
a
she's
joke.
like a bird ass bitch.
No, it's like when somebody says something that's like.
What?
bird ass
Like a
bitch.
You ever had- you ever had
bitch?
somebody-
That bitch a bird.
You ever had
Never
somebody
seen that? Talk like
who's
that?
like
Bitch,
tries
you
to
a
tell a
bird.
joke? It's
What?
not that funny, but somebody laughing real hard.
Because
trying to
she didn't understand why it was funny.
That's mad funny.
I-
You real
Jomi,
funny. You
don't-
was trying to shoot. It's cool.
Jomi-
You was
Trying to
you-
shoot from the audience.
You
of
trying to
the
shoot from the
lake.
audience.
You're trying to add a
He
watt
was
to the
laughing.
roster.
He was laughing real hard.
Yeah.
You was the only one. She could have heard
Jomi?
you from the seat.
Mm-hmm. What?
Jomi.
I'm talking.
Let's not-
we talking in.
Let's not do this, Jomi.
In Comic Con. We
What's
talking about
happening?
in Hall H. Nothing outside Hall H.
Nothing
counts.
Fine,
Not
alright,
nothing
so that's
outside
all
Hall
right.
H.
Hands again?
Not at Mastros?
Not at Masters. That don't count. That
don't count.
That's off campus. That's off campus.
Y'all,
we have to-
I gotta be real with you. We're gonna get to the draft in a second, but it's things I want to apologize to the audience, man. The audience of the Midnight Boys. We leaving some podding on the table.
We really
We
are.
are leaving
We really
the most
are.
legendary pods on the table right
we
now.
leaving some pod on the table, man.
For the sake of our pride
So,
and dignity.
you know, we got to do what we got to
For
do.
so
you know.
there's something that's happening right now with Jomi that just is just begging to be potted about.
Yeah, it really is.
You know,
That's why Jomi don't come at like.
that's a good call.
It's a lot of self control right now.
Yeah,
because it would be the greatest pod we ever.
I'm telling you. I remember, shout out to my cousin Rara. We was making fun of him one time. Rara looked at all of us. He went, I could go around the room
Every single one.
putting that wheel in all these niggas' back because I know y'all niggas. That's basically what y'all
I mean,
said.
shout out to Aleya's zine launch for Herd. Great event.
Zine.
But I will tell you, Kerr, you, Dan, a lot of people were snickering at me, and I'm like, I know y'all. I know y'all not laughing. I know. Because I'll set this shit on fire right now.
You know.
But anyway, we have to talk about it before the draft really, really quick. Is Homie the medic made it like Teflon? When the alien attacked him at the end and they fell off the shit, she's like, I'm gonna go see my brother. I'm like, if he's alive, I'm gonna.
Hey, he's fucking dead.
The first time
I
when
don't
he's
see
running,
how he could be alive.
Yeah.
when he's running to the hallway, gets the elevator. I'm like, all right, man. You. I don't know how you outrun a xenomorph, but I give you one. I give you one. The time at the party, bro. Everybody else got clapped.
I get the time of the party. It was distracted by everybody else.
Yeah.
No. But he ran because he had the dead body on him. So he ran like the alien ran past him, killed everybody else. That I understand. But when it was just him and the dude and the alien, that's Packwash.
I was
buddy.
waiting
You
for a
gotta
face
go.
hugger to hit him. That was he was begging for that.
I think the thing the show does well about the alien is that in an older show, I feel like they would have like hit the alien, they would have like teased it, and would have just like got bits and pieces of the alien like in the background or something. We had to like wait until the final episode to actually get the alien. That's like, hey man, here you go.
Full
He's out there
frontal.
killing the whole thing. I appreciate that because like now we actually have like some stakes. We know the alien. We've seen movies after movie after movie. Know what they can do. They've got the other stuff that we're interested in, like the Wendy's and the Joe Hermits and all that. This is stuff we know and familiar with. Let's just run with it. I appreciate that.
I will say the Prodigy soldiers are dumb as shit.
Oh,
because
yeah.
when Moreau,
Well, they're like 11 years old.
when Moreau like captured the xenomorph, first I was like, "Hey, yo, you supposed to be a smart ass cyborg. That's not you. You put it in a Ziploc bag." I'm like, "Motherfucker, if you don't like
What is it,
secure this
supplies?
shit,"
And
and
it's
then the
moving?
Prodigy soldiers
It's like,
are just like, "Hey, yo, stop." I'm like, "Guys, you see that there's a fucking xenomorph right there."
They don't know what a
fucking
xenomorph is,
paper
though,
bag.
to be fair. They
Like,
don't know.
Yeah,
it
but
was a big alien-shaped bag.
it was just like xenomorph shaped in like a little tiny cocoon.
But it was cool when Moreau was like standing still because he's like, they can sense fear.
Dude.
And that motherfucker, I was like,
that actor
"That's-"
is so good, just like standing still, being drenched in sweat, about to either kill you or not avoid a xenomorph.
Yeah.
It's so good. He's
I was
great.
asked earlier about the pluck factor. It's not bothering me.
Yeah, there you go.
That was a concern of mine.
The
because
kids they're slightly plucky, but then they're also kind of old looking. I think something that takes away from the pluck is the world. The world deplucks them a little bit. And Maybe I'm changing on Pluck. I don't
Maybe.
know.
Could be.
I don't know. Could
I
be.
Well,
think-
they are in adult bodies,
In
so
adult bodies.
that cuts down on the pluck.
I'm trying to think of what is the most, you know who was plucky as an adult in an adult body? Tom Hanks in Big. That's one of the most plucky performances ever.
Yeah, but
He's a child,
that's him being in the role. He's a
Yeah.
child.
I know he was plucked out. He's plucked out.
Plucked out.
And we haven't talked about him enough, but Timothy Olyphant, I love his character.
Oh
Wow.
my God, he's
So
good.
good.
What a grounding, cementing performance from Timothy Olyphant.
Yeah.
Like a show like this that has so many new faces, that has so many fresh faces, kind of needs that character that is familiar to the audience, both from the performance standpoint and from the character standpoint. And he is doing a bang up job at being that guy in the show.
It's crazy because he's like Mr. Charisma. Like you could put him anywhere and everybody's gonna fall in love with him. And in this particular performance, he's the straight laced. Like in the second episode, he's just like, no, don't do that. Go.
That's what I love.
Right.
That's when I started loving the character.
And it's crazy because he could have just easily been like kind of a mirror or shadow of Fassbender's Michael from Prometheus, where he has his own sort of like musings on humanity and life, and while also maintaining like the integrity of the
or Bishop.
Yeah,
from the
exactly. But like he has this sort of like kind of like responsibility and like almost like a kind of like a compass with like honing in the kids while being strictly dogmatic with his orders from up top, and he doesn't really have a type of distraction. Only when he's met with other androids or synthetics, and he's just like, no, like I don't respect you, not just because you're a child, because you're not actually like me. I'm like this sort of other thing that they made entirely whole cloth when you're just a human, a pedestrian in this robot body. And I could see that in his performance because he doesn't trust or like respect or like that.
But he's also trying
kids.
to lead them almost as a father figure.
Yeah.
In terms of being like, they're at this nebulous point of humanity where the kids are like, no, we're still human. And all of their carriers on, like the boys, they're trying to build in safeguards to make them feel human. And Timothy Olyphant is like, motherfucker, tighten up.
We are robots.
Like,
I plugged in a USB cable to my wrist, and I'm like, go talk to the eggs. Like,
but the eggs are interesting, though. I don't know if you guys know. Again, a little lore drop. They can only be laid by a queen,
by the queen,
by the alien queen.
So are we going to see a queen?
Well, I think they might have just taken those up from wherever they were sampling them from and put them on the ship.
I think we have to see a queen at some point.
Wait. How would they do that?
They might have just taken them. I don't know.
It seems like the eggs were laid, though.
Eggs were laid.
They were?
It was like they were all like, because like in Aliens, like when they're all on the crusted on the ground.
Yeah, crusted on the ground.
Because I'm assuming like there is a queen on board. Here's the thing that I'm thinking about. Have y'all read, it's so good. Have y'all read Hickman's Avengers versus Aliens?
No.
Avengers versus Aliens, like amazing crossover where basically the aliens come to Earth and like destroy the entire Earth. Because you have to think, what makes the alien truly frightening is the fact that if they can reproduce into humans this fast, how long will it take the aliens to take over the world? Like, I know all of the corporations are trying to find them, but I'm just like, whoa, if any of these aliens get out and you do not capture them, how long does like a city survive?
Right.
Like facehuggers all over. Well, also, we're also dumb as hell because I thought Billy Crudup in that, and I forget which alien movie it was. He's like putting his head over the thing to look at it. And David's like, and then Joe Hermit does the same thing where he's putting his head over.
He's like, don't do that.
Like, don't do that. That's like the one rule of Alien. Don't put your face over the egg. Thankfully, he takes his head away. Billy Crudup didn't. Rest in peace. But like, that's the one thing you can't do. So to your point, humanity is cooked because the first thing we're gonna do is like, hey man, what's this? Boom, face hugger.
We'll get to the draft in a second. In this world, are you more preoccupied with the overall existence and lifestyle condition, shall I say, of humanity, or with the aliens? What's scarier to you? This is an interesting question to me as I watched it. A world where it seems that this autonomous God human condition has taken over our normal and everyday life,
Mhm.
a world where we have direct rule and not passive rule like we do now, although some would say it's direct, by our corporate overlords, or the xenomorph. The xenomorph seems to be, to me at least, a little older, going through probably a little bit more existential crisis than you guys are, to be not as frightening as the idea of this world being real.
The thing that's always like fascinated me about the world of Alien is because of that juxtaposition that you just stated and the existence of xenomorphs. I think the reason that a utopic type of science fiction universe like Star Trek is the idea that humanity can evolve past capitalism and past greed and finally cooperate to achieve higher and more beautiful things. And the things that we get are amazing machines that take us far throughout space and levels of cooperation that we haven't seen before. In the world of Alien, it's run by nothing but greed, capitalism, punching down at the most poorest and most downtrodden individuals, and the thing that the universe spits back at us is aliens. Are these horrible, terrible things. And that is the thing that makes that so exciting.
You're right.
And that is the thing that when a like petulant trillionaire who just wants to have a debate bro thing with a cool intellectual thing.
It's very familiar to us right now.
Yeah,
too.
and it's very familiar to us all. When he gets on Zoom with the other trillionaire that is Yutani and is just like, nah, well, let's just let the lawyers figure it out. Whatever. Ha ha ha. I get an alien now. The people that are down on the ground are suffering and terrible. And in the worst possible imaginative things that you can have. And the thing that actually is insightful on that is that I don't think that this world will ever learn that it's because of that greed and that ambition that it is destroying itself.
I mean, the funniest thing to me about this is Alien Earth and/or Jurassic World Rebirth all are circling the same thing, where it's like when you watch the original Alien, we don't have to learn that much about Whaley and Yutani because we get it. They're the evil corporation. But it's still a time in the American imagination, especially in Hollywood, where we're still amazed by the thought of what's in space, what can technology be, what can the future be. And it's funny that we're getting stuff like Alien Earth or where we're like, actually, the most evil thing imaginable is us again. Where it's just like, we've seen all the aliens, we've seen all the dinosaurs, we have all of the information you could ever have in bricks in our fucking pockets, and we circle back to truly the most devastating thing that you can have as a trillionaire, basically being like, I'm so bored with all of you humans, I'm going to create monstrosities just to entertain myself.
What's the guy, what's the name of the gentleman who started Jurassic Park?
Hammond?
Hammond. The way that character is portrayed, the book aside, but the way that character is portrayed in 93 is interesting. He's portrayed as somewhat of an idealist, right? Obviously someone that is like a capitalist, right? Yep. He's making a dinosaur park. But at the same time, he's somebody that seems to be unbound by imagination, essentially makes a dinosaur park and then brings his kids to it. And it's like, his grandkids, should I say, it's like, hey, my grandkids want to see dinosaurs. Think about the meaning of life. Is a species that's gone ever really gone? What can we do? How can we expand not the world outside of Earth, but inside of Earth? Like, and the movie is his journey in a way of realizing everything you did was wrong, everything you did was unnatural, you've changed the Earth fundamentally forever, you're the villain and you didn't even know it. But he's old and he's gentle and he's not, you never see him going, ha 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 ha, I can't wait to make $1 trillion. We don't believe in that character anymore.
No.
We don't believe in someone who just gets it wrong. We don't believe in someone who their best laid plans were to explore or to further our thought, and they just did it in the wrong way. They just didn't, like Ian Malcolm says, can we is a question, but should we is another question. We don't have people We don't have the nuance anymore or the patience anymore to think about whether or not somebody had an idea, wanted to execute it, thought it was cool, thought it was amazing, and they were just wrong.
Mhm.
Now, what we have are not hyper intelligent, but like our brains are so algorithmic that we know that they know it's wrong.
Yeah.
Like we know that they are tracking us, watching us,
Yep.
that they are compiling every potential piece of information that exists, and that the determinations that they are being made without soul, without thought, and it's all about dollars and cents. And it's also changed the way we've written those characters and our relationship to them. And you see that in everything.
Mhm.
You like, even in Superman, the Lex Luthor character in Superman, this one is a gabillion times more cynical than any version of Lex that we've gotten. The other Lexes were power hungry. They were madmen. But this guy right here had figured out everything about Superman, everything about the world, and was putting everything in motion, like a true tech bro cynic. And that's why this show works.
I mean,
well.
you take somebody like Nick Fury. Think about how we thought of Nick Fury when he pops up in Iron Man. And think about the fact that, like, we no longer can have that character in the MCU. We have the Julia Louis-Dreyfus, but she's a different type of character. We know that she's evil from the get-go, where it's like, we always believed Nick Fury was good, even if we knew that S.H.I.E.L.D. as an institution is built on evil. But we were always like, but Nick Fury, though, he's one of the good guys. I don't know if you could have that same character work, because we're always just like, authority, military, industrial complex. I'm not. You can't have that.
Future can't be too bad. They still got Ice Age, right? So
Yeah.
They
I
do.
wonder if they got waffles. Okay.
Alien draft.
Alien draft. It's time for the alien draft, guys.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna get into the fucking alien draft. We're drafting in honor of Alien Earth. We're drafting all of the Midnight Boys are drafting all of their favorite aliens throughout fandom. We will be drafting from a number of categories, such as human presenting alien, good alien, bad alien, animated alien, and wild card. They can be either characters that are racist towards other portrayals.
Oh, we just did it. I don't take the draft.
You just updated.
This is from
They
the
can be
racist.
characters. Oh my God!
Oh, you
shut up.
copy pastas from the
okay.
racist
Yeah.
draft.
Leave it in.
Bro, guys, I got a lot of podcasting this week.
And
Fucking
wild
relax.
card. Now listen. I'll say something real quick.
real quick.
There's one rule. One portrayal of the character.
Right.
Yes.
So if you pick somebody and then that character is also animated,
Mhm.
that's it.
That's it.
Once the character is picked, it's over.
Agreed.
All right, that's it.
But my last question, are we playing by, like, basketball rules where if you see a foul, you can call it? Like, if someone is trying to, like, draft Obi-Wan Kenobi, can you be like, all right,
Absolutely.
you're doing too much.
Call fouls. Yeah,
All right.
I'll say something else.
No boy.
No humanoid Star Wars characters are allowed.
Okay.
All right, I agree.
No humanoid.
All fine.
Like,
I agree.
So
It's okay.
just for Star Wars,
That's okay.
Mhm.
because
Yeah.
everybody in Star
Same thing with
Wars
Star Trek.
is from some other planet, right?
Yes.
Some niggas in Star Trek are from like San Francisco, though. Like
Well, yeah, because we're
they're
all
headquarters in San Francisco.
Yeah.
That always gets me about it. It's San
because
Francisco
Starfleet Academy's
headquarters.
in San Francisco.
Right, this is fucking driving around. What was Chris Pine was driving around in the fucking motorcycle?
I like that.
Can't
I
lose
like
that.
that.
one.
first
That's a
one.
good. That's
That's
first
fucking
Star
first
Trek's
good,
awesome.
bro.
It's so good.
See, but
Yeah.
y'all don't like the second one.
The second
No.
one's not that bad.
But-
Beyond
pretty cool.
is boo-boo garbage.
Yeah, but
Beyond
like,
is
the
boo-boo
second one's
garbage.
good.
Beyond
like
is
it.
not.
I don't like it.
The
I don't
second
like
one
it.
has what's his name is Khan, right? Benedict Cumberbatch.
Benedict
Yeah.
Cumberbatch.
It was like
Um,
20 minutes too long.
Anyway,
too, but-
all right. But the aliens from Star Wars, fine.
Yeah.
No humanoid Star Wars characters.
Agreed.
It's whack.
Right.
All right. The Midnight Collective is going to have to give us a draft order.
Yeah, draft order, guys.
All right. The draft order is 1, Van, 2, Charles, 3, Jomi, 4, Steve.
All right.
Classic.
Okay. So this is an easy first draft to me.
Yeah, it's
Alien. I'm going in category of human presenting alien.
Right.
And I'm taking Superman off the board.
Okay.
He is the quintessential alien.
Right.
Okay. He's a nice guy from
Yeah.
another planet.
Mm-hmm.
All different types of alien physiology.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. He's got stuff that he can do. He gets his power from the yellow sun.
Yes.
Mhm.
He has a different gravity,
Yeah.
which allows him to fly.
Yes.
Right? He's dense.
Mm.
Now, we don't know how powerful he is. It depends on who's writing him.
Oh,
Look, I mean,
last time I was in a black barbershop, the first thing they said about Superman was, "Hey, yo, why James Gunn make him fucking weak? Make that Superman a pussy." I'm like,
What are you talking
That
about?
sounds like a
I was y'all
barbershop.
got
Yeah.
shit, bro. He wasn't acting like that in Zack Snyder's movie.
All right, bro.
Nah, he was fucking. He said, "Fuck everybody, man." It's like, anyway. But
Wait,
no.
have you really quick? Already a tangent. Have y'all seen the? There was like a Superman featurette, and like James Gunn has been very cagey about what he's filming next.
Yeah.
And people have found a drawing, and it's starting to circulate where it's Superman, Supergirl, and Crypto, and in the lower panel is Brainiac, and
Saw
some
that.
people are basically predicting that the sequel to Superman is going to be a super family movie. Would you be down for that?
I would.
Sure.
Yeah, that could be
Yeah,
good.
why not?
Definitely.
I would.
What's that, Jomi?
Why not?
You seem not
He
excited.
can do what he wants. It's cool. Batman, we still waiting on that, but it's cool.
Whoa,
Yeah.
here's the thing. I don't know. We know Jeff Snyder. He gets a little spicy out there, but he
The
also
Snyder.
huh?
The In Snyder. You gotta call his name right.
Insane.
All right.
The In Snyder. Also, he dropped some rumors that Robin is going to be in the Batman movie. If Robin is in the Batman sequel,
Batman Part 2? Oh, no.
Pattinson is our Batman. Like, there's
Yeah.
no way
Yeah.
they're doing Brave and the Bold.
Yeah.
There's no way.
Yeah. I'll say this, man. I don't know if I want Robert Pattinson's Batman to be looking over a kid, man.
Genius.
He got
That's
some
how,
growing.
that's how you learn.
Nah, he
genuine
got some,
That's how you learn.
he got some growing up to do. He got to learn how to love his adopted father.
And
before
walk up the
Wait, it would
stairs
be
a little
so
fast.
funny
his
though
children.
if Zoe Kravitz pops back up in that movie and is like, here, and drops off a light skin. Get on his doorstep.
Jamie, here you go.
Free ideas.
Biracial community.
All right.
I
Wait, but
see
now,
y'all.
like,
I see y'all.
it's
Biracial
25% though
community.
at that point. So, like, what's the...
Yeah, I tried to ask the question and no one wanted. Yeah, it is right because Falcone is your dad. I tried to ask the question, no one wanted to have the conversation with me. It's fine, but I will say back to the draft. But yeah, that's him as Robin is interesting. It's very interesting.
Okay.
Okay, who's up next?
All right. I'm going next. I'm surprised that this character didn't go first. I think this is probably the most popular movie Alien ever created. I'm going with E.T.
E.T.
The
Yeah.
extraterrestrial.
This is under Good Alien?
Under Good Alien. I
Okay.
think he's the best of all the aliens.
Guess what?
Sure.
You're right.
It's popular.
I'm going with Superman first, but you're right.
That's fair.
E.T. is the most iconic alien of all time.
Yes,
Also
he
a
is.
little bit of a freak.
Maybe
in the
Freak,
yeah.
maybe.
he was trying to clap the mom's cheeks.
You think so?
Yeah, definitely.
I
I'm
think
not
it
sure.
was just more, that might have been a more maternal thing.
Well, Freud would argue they're the same.
Well,
Jesus Christ. Okay, moving on.
It's my turn. Going with, I think I'm gonna go in human presenting.
yes.
I'm gonna go with one of probably the most popular, outside of maybe like Superman, alien character that the world's ever seen. Going with Son Goku.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
Fuck
Goku.
this. Fuck.
Yeah, you
this.
thought
You
was
could
gonna
have
slide on
picked
that.
it. You could have
You
picked
thought
it.
you was gonna
Son
slide on it.
Goku.
Son Goku.
Goku.
Number one.
Saiyan.
Saiyan from the planet Vegeta.
So then he had a tail when he was born.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, he was.
Yep.
He had a
Yes.
tail when he was
And
born.
when he looked at the moon, he turns into a huge monkey. A huge
Yes,
ape.
huge
The great ape.
then
Great
so the first Saiyan to ever go Super Saiyan 2 was Trunks, right?
Wait. No.
No?
Who
The
was
first was Gohan
it? Gohan
in the Cell games.
in the Cell games. Wait a minute. Okay, let me see if I remember. Gohan. It wasn't Trunks. So
Look at this guy. He like anime. You
I
like it.
like
The first,
Dragon
the
Ball Z.
second to go Super Saiyan was Future Trunks, and then
So-
he comes
Right,
back
right,
and
and
they
then
all
he goes
learn
back-
how to do it.
Right.
Yeah, but to go Super Saiyan, the first to go Super Saiyan was Goku, right?
Yes.
Or was Broly?
Did
Did Brawley go Super Saiyan?
Super
I
Saiyan
don't-
transformation.
Fuck
Maybe it was
Okay,
Brawly
never mind.
deep.
Yeah.
We're getting to
I'm seeing Yamoshi
no.
out here.
All right.
I don't know what that is.
That's what the machine says. I'm not going by anything else. But
Steve, you got 2 picks.
all right, I have 2 picks. Since it's a thinner category, I'll go human presenting. Another highly popular one. I'm picking the Doctor from Doctor Who.
Mhm.
Played throughout the 60s, wildly popular. Eccleston's my favorite.
This nigga's not from Earth?
No, he is not.
No.
He's a Time Lord from the planet Gallifrey.
Oh,
I'm not
interesting.
fucking with this as the 4th pick, though. This is
It's
crazy.
whack.
Like,
Nah,
Doctor,
it could be whack.
none of us were going to pick Doctor. You would have been able to
Are we,
pick
wait,
up Doctor
so are we
Who.
calling it a Geordie LaForce?
That's a Jordy LaForce.
Yeah.
I don't know. Fine. You can call it that. That's fine.
By the way, I'm gonna talk about anime later, but fuck Doctor Who too, man. Fuck that.
Fuck
nigga.
Doctor Who.
Yeah, I never fucked with Doctor Who like that.
That's okay. I fuck with Doctor Who in a very
we got a
specific
black
amount of
doctor,
time.
And we
and
was
the
like, y'all
community
got
was
it.
kind of like,
Y'all got it. We go. Yeah.
Doctor Who was a crazy 4th.
That's fine.
All right, man.
Okay. In Bad Alien, I'm gonna go with the Xenomorph.
That's a good question.
Yeah.
That's a good pick.
It's the Xenomorph. It's
Xenomorph.
the classic. It's the reason why we're here, and it's probably the most classic design of a creature in decades.
I don't know
Beautiful.
if we've created a scarier alien since.
It's really
Nah,
Have we?
No. Because the thing with and I want to give credit to Ridley Scott and to James Cameron because in the first one, it's a spooky monster, right? You really don't see it. Yeah. It's picking off people.
Right.
We don't see it till the end with the fight with Ripley. Then the second one, it's just all out action.
Yeah.
You see the thing. Like it does both things well. Whereas like you could argue like I'm not gonna speak on another alien that we might draft, but it does the thing that all monsters do, which is it's scary when you can't see it.
Yep.
And it's equally as scary when you can't see it. I think that's what makes it special.
Shout out to H.R. Giger, like the person that designed the Xenomorph. Like it's a genius
It looked
design.
Even in the episode today, when you have like the silver teeth and it's like right up your face and the mouth opens and then like the little
Would you guys rather, Guntad, who do you think you could take down? One Xenomorph or Predator? Which one would you rather
You
go?
can't.
We're
still drafting.
Right, we were still drafting, man.
If Joey don't pick
It
the
would be
Predator,
coming.
then
It should be coming up soon.
Just
I
wait.
could pick up anybody
Just
if I
wait
wanted
till,
to.
Yeah, just wait till you.
Joey, who you picking?
I'm not picking a Predator. I'm going with Yoda in Good Alien.
Okay.
Yo, really?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, because it's not gonna be back. Yoda's not coming back around when I'm picking.
What's up? So tell us about fucking Yoda.
So here's the thing,
bitch.
Yoda. There's no information on Yoda in the history of Star Wars. Yoda, Yaddle, and shout out Grogu. I said James Gunn. George Lucas famously does not want to tell us anything about those creatures and where they're from and how they exist and everything. He's very much like of all like you go on Wikipedia, every single other species has a planet, has a language, has a whole thing. But for whatever reason, Yoda, Yaddle, and Grogu, they just exist. And it's George Lucas's little secret that he'll never tell us, apparently.
That's to me, that's better because the more you describe about Yoda, the dumber that motherfucker is. You know what I'm saying?
Well, the reason
Dumber as in he's
the reason
dumb?
he talks that way,
No,
is
just
he's
as a
old.
creation.
Oh, okay.
He's dumb.
I feel like he talks the way
What's
he
dumb
talks
about
because
him?
he's old.
Well, I feel like when
Interested
you
in
watch
this.
Empire Strikes Back, because I think George Lucas and Kasdan have talked about this, where a puppet can be very like kitschy, but because they gave him a weird wizard-like speech pattern, and he's just like this mysterious creature, essentially what you get is someone who feels like a Gandalf or who feels like a very classic type of character. And the minute you're like, well, Yoda is from this planet of other little green monsters and they all do this bullshit, you're just like, he's less cool. Like Yoda's cool because there's one of him. Well, now there's two, but there's one of him. We don't know a bunch about him. He talks in a weird way and everybody's just like, yep, that's just the way Yoda talks. And he's our leader.
But also a thing with Star Wars is that they give you an hors d'oeuvre and then you want the full meal. So people are gonna be like, well, so fucking Yoda's playing.
Yeah. The mystery's always better.
There's a level of restraint, right? It's been 50 years and we don't have no idea.
They've explained every other alien up in this. Like, I'll be honest, once we got a bunch of shit about the Wookiees, I'm like, kind of less cool.
It's the reason why Grogu worked. Grogu worked because we went, oh my God, it's a little Yoda.
Yeah.
And, we haven't really got a lot of time with them. So, oh my
Do you
God,
think,
it's a little Yoda.
well, because, I mean, again, Yoda speaks the way he speaks because, like, he grew up in an older time when that's how they spoke and he just hasn't changed it. You think Grogu's going to talk like Pedro?
Maybe.
It's going to be like, what's up? How y'all doing? We out here in these streets.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Like, I'm upset.
Why?
Not upset. I'm curious about the Mandalorian and Grogu.
Movie?
They better not fuck up.
I'm worried.
It's bad.
Worried.
I'm very curious.
It's worried.
I'm worried.
Because after season 2, we were like, man, they wow, this was great. We all had a good time. And then they did the 2 episodes in the Book of Boba Fett, which I think probably the 2 best episodes in that show.
Yeah, of course.
And so I'm like, man. And then they bring them back, and then season 3 is,
Season 3 is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so it kind of leaves you.
Steve?
Whoa,
It's Charles. I'm
Charles,
sorry, I
man, yeah.
apologize.
Bad Alien. I will be picking the Predator,
Hell yeah.
the greatest hunter in the fucking galaxy. Been a little depowered as of recently, though.
I don't know, man. I think this.
I watched Prey a couple of nights ago.
Prey's awesome.
Her brother was fucking him.
Yes,
I mean,
and
to a way where I was like, "This still a Predator."
and this bitch ass nigga had to turn invisible, which shouldn't have been allowed.
Why should it be allowed?
Turning invisible should not be allowed if you fucking with the Native Americans. If you can turn invisible. If I would have been talking to him, I would have said to him in Comanche, "No invisible."
No invisible.
Because turning invisible is cool if you're in the 80s or the 90s because you feel like we got infrared
heat vision.
We got all kinds of stuff like that. But when you turn invisible against a Comanche brave, you just a straight bitch. He was riding around with you and the horse, shooting you, clipping you with shit, and you couldn't fucking take it. So you had to come with some technology that we wouldn't be able to fight for another fucking.
But do you give the Predator a lot of credit in Prey? Because I don't. Because I'm like, you fucking up some Native American. Like the Native Americans fucking you up with arrows, knives, and shit. Like no machine's gun. Like I'm just like, damn, you must have been the weakest of all the Predators.
But I will say this though. But my bad, Jomi.
No,
but that is kind of how Duke got back to how he beat the Predator in the first one. He had to go fucking primitive with the shit.
And so that's why the new Dan Trachtenberg movie, Predator Badlands, that's like his whole impetus of making a movie, is that the Predator always get messed up by people he got no business being messed up with, right? So what does it take for now? If you take a Predator all the way down, can he actually beat people? Because again, they be cheating. They got invisibility. They got the heat-seeking stuff. They always get messed up by people.
It really
with
makes you
less
think about
technology
from the Predator planet. Are they sending their best?
Well, we only see the Predators that lose.
Yeah, exactly.
We never
That's what
see
I'm
the
saying.
Predators that win. Like he gives them the musket at the end of Predator 2. You know what I mean? But that Predator was walking around. He respected him.
Yeah.
That's another thing about the Predators. I fuck with the Predators. The Predators not no hating ass niggas. Right? He respected him. He's like, here's the musket. You did a good job.
Yeah.
He
For the sport of it.
Yeah, you know.
Do you think that there's like a Steph Curry, Allen Iverson of the Predators who's like, you know
undefeated.
what? I'm literally I'm not using invisibility. I'm changing up the whole fucking game.
You might see him in Killer or Killers.
It's like it's a dude out there that's just too much of a G. He undefeated. And he can't be fucked over. He don't use the invisibility.
Just straight hands.
I would love to see a Predator. That would be my idea. I'm like, a Predator's just like, nah, none of that invisibility shit. You gonna see me, bro.
Wait, sorry. Who was your favorite in Killer of Killers? Was it the first one?
It was
Vikings?
the Asian dude with the samurai. Yeah,
all right, Van, you got to.
All right, so in Bad Alien,
right?
I'm gonna go Thanos.
He's Bad Alien.
It's a pretty bad alien.
That is a bad alien.
I'm gonna go Thanos. He's a
Bad
bad alien.
It's a bad alien.
The things that he did weren't right.
No, killing half of the world's population.
No, he was getting some bars off. I saw.
I mean, he was getting bars off, but ultimately, you can't kill half.
What kind of bars was he really getting off, guys?
Dog, come on, man.
What was the what? And where does that bring
you back to me?
Come on, man. That's a bar. That's a bar. Come on, man. But he was. I rewatched it, man. He was
balance
very,
of what he has
perfectly balanced.
Everything in balance. Like,
Everything in
that's
balance.
why Infinity War is so good. Because the way they write him, I'm just like, yeah, get rid of half the galaxy.
They called me a madman.
And what I predicted came to pass. What does that make you? A survivor? Makes me a prophet. I was like, oh,
so good alien. It's meaningful to me.
Mm-hmm.
Now, can I ask you guys a question?
Okay.
That's good.
This is a biracial question.
Uh-oh.
Right.
Do half aliens count?
I would say
I would say
Was this half alien born on Earth?
Yes.
Then I would probably say
nah,
definitely no.
All right, pitch us on it. Who is it?
There's a sitcom called Out of This World. Have you ever seen this before?
I have heard of Out of This World.
So
this isn't my first sitcom choice.
The main character in this sitcom is a girl named Ethel.
Yeah.
and her dad is an alien.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It was one of the staples of my youth. And she had one power.
One power.
She could make time stop by doing like this.
Yeah.
Okay, Zach
And by
Morris
the way,
also had that power.
just so we could play
Zach Morris could go like this and also
And time
stop
out.
time.
And then go time in. Like she could make time stop by doing like this. Okay? Now, we might not be able to pick her.
You can pick her.
No, you can.
You can pick her now.
You can pick her.
Just to,
Ethel Garland.
do y'all fuck with me for real?
Ethel Garland from Out of This World. Okay?
By the way, this
She
came out
made
in 1987.
Time stop by
No
doing
manches.
like this. She loved that show. Her dad was off away,
Mm-hmm.
flying around. He was an alien. When you think about it, the show was pretty progressive. Mom fucked the alien kid.
Yeah.
Right?
You know?
Hell yeah.
And
I thought you were going to go for Alf when you were talking about sitcoms.
I'll tell you something right now. Alpha's right there to be chosen.
Hey,
A lot of
hey,
game
lot
left.
of
Lot
game
of game
left.
left.
Easy.
Maybe
of
for a
game
wild
left.
card, but I couldn't really, when I went back through some episodes of Alf, you know, I'm not so sure if Alf is a good alien.
He was
Like,
Yeah,
like,
he was out here doing stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm going for my favorites here.
Go
All
for
right,
it.
Go for it.
Charles?
All right, this is where it gets tough. All right, you know what? I'm gonna go animated alien.
Okay.
And for this, I'm going with a proud black man,
God damn it.
a leader
God,
among
again.
leaders,
Sniped me.
Again.
Sniped me. We're even.
robots in disguise. I'm
We're
going
even.
Optimus Prime.
Damn.
Yeah.
That was
Damn, that's crazy. I didn't even think about them as being aliens.
They're
but
definitely
They're
aliens.
definitely-
They're
Definitely aliens.
Yeah, they're
Mhm.
definitely
One of the
aliens from
baddest
Cybertron.
motherfucking aliens on the.
Optimus
Here's the
Prime
thing.
is
This
an
was
incredible pick.
This was when I was doing research. I forgot the Autobots were
Yeah.
aliens. I'm
Yeah,
like,
they
oh
were.
shit. I have to pick Optimus Prime. Got to
Yeah.
take him off the board.
I mean, essentially, that wins the draft for Charles. But go ahead.
that's tough.
Yeah.
I was hoping that would
this
get to me.
is this is for the Goku
That's for
shit.
Goku.
You know
That's
you weren't
even.
shit for
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm trying to win the draft.
Time to find out.
Okay. In that case, I'm gonna go wild card, and I'm gonna go Spock.
Okay.
That's
half
not
human.
from your heart, though, is it?
Well, I was hoping to get Optimus and then Spock in the turn, right? But you took Optimus. So I just
Spock
went
is
mine
also,
in
by the
turn.
way, Spock is also half, right? He's half Vulcan, half human.
Okay.
Mhm.
Vulcan. He went to I mean, pretty sure he was born on Vulcan, went to school on Vulcan.
Because
So, let me
you
ask
have
you a
taken
question.
him as human presenting.
Can a little bit.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
Can I ask you a question? If Spock is half human, it was humans coming on Vulcan and fucking?
I'm pretty.
It's either that or the because that's the thing.
Yeah,
Vulcans
yeah.
that were
Oh, he
like,
was born on Vulcan
Yeah.
because they show you his
Yeah.
upbringing in
Yeah,
Vulcan.
yeah.
but like they're an intermingling
Winona Ryder.
species. There are
Yeah.
Vulcans on planet Earth that have
Mhm.
relations with humans.
They be
Like,
on-
that's
they be-
that's
they be
not
in
a
that,
crazy thing.
They beat the San Francisco.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
It's everybody.
Like the fact that aliens are only in San Francisco.
Only in San Francisco.
Well, that's where they go.
All right.
Steve twice.
All
You
right,
got
it's
two.
me. Okay, so I've got good alien. I'm gonna come in with. Okay, for animated alien, I'm gonna switch it up. Animated alien might be a bit of a debate here. I'm taking the Iron Giant.
He's animated from another world.
He's animated from another world.
Yeah.
He is an alien. This is. I will allow it. He is technically an
Yeah.
alien.
Yes, he is.
The
He's
Iron
just-
Giant.
Yes, a perfect movie.
Right.
Beautiful movie.
Shout out
You're
to
not
Bird.
fucking with this van at all.
You're not.
Nah, man, not really.
You're not fucking with this van. I was like, all right.
Neither were
Because like
you.
technically, I can't argue with you. I love the Iron
Neither
Giant.
were
It's a
you.
perfect movie. But like, Steve, come on.
Guys,
What?
guys,
Like,
Brad
come on,
Bird
bro.
made this movie after his sister was murdered, and he wondered, what if a gun didn't want to be a gun? What if a weapon didn't want to be a weapon?
What
I love the Iron Giant.
a beautiful concept for a film.
Yep.
Extremely amazing.
Whoa, we all love the Iron Giant here.
Yeah.
With that being said,
He's an alien.
He's an
alien.
The amount of aliens that are still on the fucking board.
I'm having fun here.
Like, can you be serious?
I am serious.
Steve, you got another pick. You got your fourth pick, man. Let it fly.
Fourth pick. All right, for good alien, I'm gonna go with. Man, it's tough now. I'm taking Mork from Mork and Mindy.
Not bad. I like it.
You can take that.
Great Robin
Shut up.
Williams, also human
Yeah.
presenting.
That's right.
King.
I'm gonna be honest.
Come on, man.
Steve, this might be your last draft. We might have to
What are
get
you talking
Mork
about?
Mork I like
Doctor
Mork.
Who.
What are you talking
Mork,
about?
The Xenomorph and the Iron Giant. I'm not mad at Mork, but you cannot have
Great,
Doctor
you got-
Who, Mork,
dude,
and the Iron Giant in one. Like,
The Xenomorph in the
I'm gonna be
second
real
round.
with you.
Great value.
That's a great value pick.
Great
I'm gonna be
value.
real with you. I don't like the Iron Giant. I don't like it.
Are you,
I don't
are you
like
saying
it
that
at
I should?
all.
Are you saying that it shouldn't be?
Nope,
I got
you can-
other
you
No,
picks.
no, you can have
If you
it.
want me to take that off the board,
First
I
of
got
all, you
other.
can't
I
take it
got
off
other
the board.
First of all, don't take it off
You
the
can't
board.
take it off
I got
the board.
animated
First of all,
aliens.
I'm gonna have to go home and watch the Iron Giant now
Yeah.
and cry my goddamn black ass eyes out.
Yes.
What a fucking fantastic
Great movie.
Yes.
Great movie.
But I don't fuck with the pick.
I don't
Why?
It's a
I don't
tough
fuck
pick.
with it
It's a
at all.
tough pick.
You just think he's a robot.
go for it.
No, I mean, I have to try. Animated alien. I'm surprised this character's still on the
I know
board.
you were gonna pick.
I'm going Martian Manhunter.
Oh, really?
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. Anime. I got to take my
Oh,
Martian.
I'm not picking no more fucking superheroes. Like I think it's cheap. So
Wait. Martian Manhunter isn't cheap though.
that's not cheap at all. But I'm saying I'm not picking any more superheroes. I don't want to have two superheroes. on my team.
Yeah.
You
all
could
right,
have also
all right.
gone in human presenting as well.
He green.
Yeah, but he can
How many
shapeshift
green
into any
humans do
person,
you
and he
know?
does
Yeah,
so
but-
often.
His base form is green. I don't know how many green people you know.
Yeah, but he shapeshifts into John Jones.
That's
Right.
like saying
all the
that
time.
Mystique is a blonde. She's a blue person who can appear as a blonde person.
Yes, a blonde presenting person.
Ah, no.
He's a
fuck all
human
that.
All right,
presenting
bro. All
alien.
right, man.
He's also human presenting. He's animal presenting.
Goddamn right.
He's tree presenting.
He's whatever the fuck he wants presenting.
Wow, look at
All right,
that
man.
person.
You got it.
All right. What else we got? Charles's pick?
All right. In human presenting,
Oh, here we go. What the fuck?
I gotta at least get one of these on the board.
Mhm.
I'm picking the most regal of aliens. Human presenting, I'm going Prince Vegeta.
Okay.
Okay.
Prince Vegeta.
Yes.
Okay.
My favorite character
You love Vegeta.
from
You
the
love
only
Vegeta.
anime
Because y'all got the
that
same hair.
matters.
You are Vegeta.
Yeah.
You are Vegeta.
my favorite character. Goku was plucky.
God damn it.
It was plucky
All
as
right,
shit.
man.
Vegeta is so bitter.
Let me tell y'all
All
something.
right, man.
Let me tell y'all something. Vegeta saved Dragon Ball Z for me. Shout out Ian Spooner, my homeboy Ian.
Not
put me on Dragon Ball
Trunks.
Z.
Not Piccolo.
I like Trunks. I like Future Trunks with the sword.
Yeah.
I would say Future Trunks hit the hood crazy.
Future Trunks
Him
with the sword
slicing
was
him in half.
crazy. I
They
like
taught
Future
that in
Trunks with the
school.
sword.
They be trying to sell me the Trunks jacket on TikTok, and I'm like,
That's what, $600?
nah, I mean, it's probably like $3 because it's from
Temu.
But here's the thing: Future Trunks gets the little niggas too activated. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, he was Short King.
The YN.
Yeah.
The
And
YN.
the OG YN.
But also, you want to know why I love Trunks too? Because in Dragon Ball Z, bro, Trunks just wanted Vegeta to love him so bad. He was crashing out against Cell the entire time. He's like, Dad, when will you love me? Look at me. He got super swole and shit.
There was a couple of times where Vegeta kind of let his guard down a little bit.
Yeah.
To where Vegeta would be trying to be tough on Trunks, and then Trunks would do something, and Vegeta, and then they would be playing and stuff. I'd be like, that's cool.
I also felt bad when I would be watching it with my friends because, like, anybody who had, like, daddy issues, when they would see Vegeta and Trunks, they get all misty eyes.
You get all weepy. All right, who's next?
You got two.
All right. So in animated, I got animated and a wild card.
You
left.
got animated wildcard.
In animated, I'm going with Stitch.
I did not think you would pick Stitch.
I'm not a
I
Stitch
did
guy.
not even think you knew who Stitch was.
I'm not a Stitch guy.
I
Dang.
fucking love Stitch.
Stitch
Really?
is the greatest.
Stitch, I
Stitch
love
is
Stitch.
Stitch is the fucking man.
I was hoping to get that.
Like Stitch is the man. I love Stitch. And there are plenty of animated aliens out there that you could choose,
Right.
Mhm.
Yes.
but I'm going Stitch.
Okay.
I didn't think you would be picking Stitch.
I did not think.
Wait, did you watch the live action one?
Yeah, I did.
What'd
Oh,
you
the
think?
Wild Edge Lilo and Stitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched it.
What you think?
You know what's interesting?
Controversial ending.
Is I really liked it, but I liked it. The animated one is much better. I don't want to
Agreed.
diss the
Right.
movie because I really did enjoy it, but I wanted to like it maybe a little bit more. But it's great.
Mhm.
It is great, and it does prove that in certain stories, live action Disney adaptations can still work. Live action Disney adaptations cannot work when you have to animate the live action story. I'll say again.
Agreed.
If you have to animate the live action story, meaning if you have to take fantastical characters and then make them like talking lions and shit,
Like
that's
Lion
not
King,
gonna
yeah.
work.
Like,
That's
the Lion King movie I could not do. It was just too fucking much.
Man, shout out to everybody involved. It's just
Shout out Beyonce, Donald Glover,
it don't
Jon
work. It
Favreau.
don't really work, right? But if you take some of these other stories that have really great bases and human characters, you can get good movies. I don't know if they should be doing this with all of these movies. Like, I really do think they should make The Princess and the Frog. I think they should.
I mean, it's a matter of time.
I
It's
think
not
they should
happening.
make The Princess and
Well,
the
they
Frog.
stopped, right? They were,
No, they'll keep it going.
were they going to?
They're
think-
definitely making a Princess and the Frog.
I
don't know, maybe
that's the
before,
easiest
bro.
bet of my life.
Yeah,
They will make
before.
a Princess and the Frog.
They
maybe-
got a Moana movie. Did
maybe-
y'all see that
maybe
news thing where
2019.
they was like they was going to CGI the Rock's head?
Yeah.
Oh, that nigga.
Who is okay?
You got wild card.
You got a wild card.
Wild card is like really tough because now I gotta think of the aliens that I really love. I know one alien that's not going to be drafted because of who plays him. I thought maybe K-Pax would be.
Again,
Oh, you like it? You gonna draft
he's
him?
on my board.
You can have K-Pack.
Yeah, I'm not picking him. I'm not picking.
Then why, if you're not gonna
K-Pax.
pick him, then why are you acting like it's a big deal?
Because
that
I
the
wanted
nigga
to
said
shout
his
out
name?
K-Pax for a second.
Yeah, like K-Pax, I thought K-Pax was gonna be on there, but if it's wild card, I haven't done him. Nobody's picked him. I gotta put Alf on the team.
Alf? Okay.
I gotta put Alf on the team, man.
You like Alf?
I couldn't put Alf
Alf
on
is
the
an
team.
evil ass.
That's your
motherfucker.
man.
He kind of
I don't
is.
fuck
I
with
couldn't
Alf.
put Alf on the team.
That's your man's.
I couldn't put Alf on the team as good alien,
But he's good.
because I watched it because it was actually Kalika. I was like,
He's
yo,
a rogue CIA
I was
asset.
like, yo, Alf was a good alien. She goes, good.
Good.
And I was like, and she was like, you watch Alf. Alf is really driving those people crazy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like
He's a menace.
Like the entire time. So I don't know if I would say good, maybe funny alien.
The fact that there hasn't been an Alf revival of some kind kind of feels odd to me. Because
Yeah.
he is like a little beloved.
We can't handle Alf in 2025.
Nah.
Yeah.
No.
The cancel culture gets off out of here like instantly.
But I kind of love that idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So
All
I
right.
said it's my whole draft.
My last, I am also surprised that this character didn't go. I thought that this character would be in Bad Alien. I don't have a comic book character yet, so I'm going with the most lethal alien, potentially
Lethal
after
Protector.
Thanos. I'm going with my man Venom.
Nice.
Eddie. It's bad journalism. That's not, he didn't say that.
Are you trying to tell me Venom's not an alien?
I mean, Venom is...
A symbiote or aliens?
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, but if I can choose like a biracial alien, then you should be able to choose Venom, who is an alien on top of a man. But yeah,
Well, no. He's an alien that's also a symbiote who can graft onto a human, but he's still an alien.
he's an alien.
Mm.
Yeah, no, he's an alien.
Yeah, he's an alien.
Because like I put a half alien white girl on my team.
Right.
Evie Ethel Garland, baby.
Yeah.
All right, that's it. Who
No,
else?
we got more.
My last one, Bad Alien. 1982, John Carpenter. I'm going with The Thing.
Damn.
good
Good
one.
pick.
The Thing and Bad Alien.
Mhm.
Stitch was there. Venom was there. But I think The Thing.
Don't underestimate. It's between Charles and Jomi, but don't underestimate Jomi's team, man.
Jomi got
Goku, Yoda, Martian Manhunter.
I really
Spock.
want Optimus. I'm not gonna lie to you. I
One more
really
pick
was
for me,
baking
though.
Optimus.
I don't see Charles getting. No, Charles won. Vegeta, E.T., the Predator, Optimus Prime, and Venom. Jesus Christ.
Optimus, man.
Yeah.
Mm.
All right, Steve, you got... Please, man.
Come
Just
on,
please.
solve it, man.
Solve it.
You got the last one, brother. Like
I'm
you
only torn between two, and both of them
you
are
can
goofy
save it
picks.
right now. You can save it right now.
Save it. I don't want to save it. I'm gonna do me. Man.
Come on.
Okay.
It's for all the marbles right here.
For my wild card, another top pick in animated Alien. I'm picking Zoidberg from Futurama.
I don't know what that is.
You never
You've
watched
never
it?
watched Futurama?
Couple episodes, but I don't really know.
Oh,
I
Zoidberg.
don't
So
know.
you're taking Zoidberg over Silver Surfer,
Yes.
Marvin the Martian,
Marvin the Martian.
Marvin the Martian. Yeah, the Christopher Lloyd movie from the 90s. Yeah. No,
So
thank you.
wait. You had wild card. You could have picked any alien.
any alien,
Any alien
Yeah,
off
it
the
was
board.
between that and the Blob for me.
Invincible.
Wait, for the Blob?
The Blob.
Invincible's alien.
No, not the Blob from the X-Men. The Blob from the 80s.
Omni-Man.
Oh, Omni-Man could have fucking killed in Bad Alien.
But you're
doing me.
sticking with that. You're sticking with Zoidberg.
Yeah, he picked a He picked a fucking half.
Yeah, but he has Superman, Thanos
that
stitching
nobody
out,
cared about.
and you have Mork, the Iron Giant, and Doctor Who.
I'll be honest. It's
This
Steve.
is Steve's thing now.
Yeah, that's my Steve. You're acting like I haven't done this every draft.
Well, I will say this that like for us, Doctor Who, we don't fuck with Doctor Who, but mad niggas fuck with Doctor Who.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, mad niggas.
It's a blind spot for you.
Right.
Fuck
Outside of UK?
Joe loved Doctor Who. I'm pretty sure Mal loved Doctor Who too. I love you, Joe.
Yeah.
I'm sure Mal loved Doctor Who too.
Yes, I do.
Like Joe.
Arjuna loves Doctor Who.
Arjuna, you fuck with Doctor Who? Yeah. That tracks.
All right, I'm gonna run down our picks. Van, you got Superman. Evie Ethel? How do you say her name?
Evie Ethel Garland.
Evie Ethel Garland.
Yeah.
Thanos
The fact that he has
out.
all right.
EEG.
I
I
have
just wanted to
Vegeta,
choose
E.T., the Predator, Optimus Prime, Venom. Jomi has Goku, Yoda, the Thing, Martian Manhunter, Spock, and Steve has Doctor Who, Mork, the Xenomorph, the Iron Giant, and Zoidberg.
I had fun. I don't know why you guys refuse to have fun.
No.
I had
Steve.
fun too.
No.
I drafted with my heart as well. But it's just
I don't see how what I eat makes you shit though. Like you're acting like I'm
Was that
ruining the
Jay-Z?
time.
Was that
I
Jay-Z?
think it is Jason.
Did you just come with the Jay-Z shit?
Where's the love? Where's the
Where's the love?
I just feel like the Iron Giant. Like I'm not like Iron Giant at 12's not bad. Like I can see that.
Doctor Who at 4
Doctor Who
was
at 4
insane.
is you could have got that.
You picked Doctor Who before the Xenomorph.
You know,
Come on.
You like that's why Xenomorph's great value. Xenomorph's great value. You got him in the second round. You know what I mean? That's like getting Manu in the second round. Like we literally did the draft because of the Xenomorph. Right?
Built the team around him.
You could
But
have
also,
got
where's
the
my camera? Really
Doctor
quick?
at 20.
Where's my camera?
That
Is that
one.
my camera? Now, guys, this is what the entire pod has been leading towards.
Close the laptops. Let's
What
get
is
serious.
he about to do?
Anime Wars.
And I just want to
You
address
dick
my
riding. You
yeah.
dick riding. If you go first, you dick riding. Because you have if you hold on.
Hello, Ringiverse fans. I regret to inform you that due to the initiation of Deep Shadow Protocol, this bit had to be edited out of the pod. I know, I'm just as disappointed as you are. Thanks as always for listening, and the Midnight Boys, pew pew, we'll get back to you shortly.
All right, guys, we are coming back from what was a Deep Shadow Protocol, and all I can say is we did record an anime war part of this podcast, and it almost broke the Midnight Boys up for the fourth or fifth time.
Look, we hugged. A big lesson was learned.
Right, yeah.
It was beautiful.
So much of a lesson was learned, and this is what I'll say. I'm now gonna do this.
Okay.
Send me the 10. I'm putting it on the anime community.
We are not doing this.
Send me
This is gonna go bad.
the 10 animes that you guys think I should watch. I do not have time
How about
to
5?
watch 5.
Give me 5.
I do not have time to watch. I did
1,000
not
episodes.
realize the passion for anime.
Keep it to like digestible
Yeah,
seasons.
come on now. Like
Right.
1, 2
We
seasons.
like Charles has proven to me that he's ready to crash out over anime. And
I was
so,
saying, I would have made y'all. I was like, I'm gonna burn this motherfucker to the
nah,
ground.
Charles was like, he was over there, and I was like,
going
God damn. Then I
crazy.
went up, and then he went up, and I went
Yeah.
up.
Well, here's the thing, though. People would be like, man, I wish you would have seen that conversation. No, you
can't-
don't.
you
don't.
don't.
No,
I'm
you
gonna tell y'all
don't.
straight up right now. I know y'all think y'all want to see it.
You don't want.
Y'all don't want to see us like that.
We're burning that film. You know how Coach be like, hey,
Arjuna,
we burning that film.
Arjuna
we not
came
seeing
out
it.
at the end.
He's like, nope.
And I stood up and made a stand. You don't want to see it. You don't wanna see this. So this is what I'm gonna do. Because passion ignites me.
Yes.
Mm.
Man of
5
exquisite passion.
animes. But not from the boys, because they obviously don't know how to pick animes that I like.
The anime
Right.
that they were telling you to watch on Twitter, I'm like, you guys are fucking insane. What are you
Okay.
doing?
Yeah.
But 5 animes. 5 animes. And before the end of the year, leading up to the premiere of Demon Slayer, which
Oh,
we
boy.
will do on the Midnight
We are
Boys
not
now.
doing. I just saw the movie. I cannot, in good conscience, have
We
you
are
say
doing
Demon Slayer.
Demon Slayer
I
now.
love the movie, guys. I love the movie, but it's not.
Let me tell y'all something.
It's a lot.
Man, it's a lot. It's a lot.
Guess what has happened now? I've gone from being an anime hater to the #1 anime fan. in
Yeah.
But when
That's
does Demon
growth.
Slayer, when does Demon
That's
Slayer come
growth.
out?
I don't. We're
September?
Not doing Demon
We're doing
we
Demon
are
Slayer
not.
on.
We will touch upon it. You cannot watch
This is Charles. Take the win. We're doing Demon Slayer. It's your
That
pod.
is the equivalent of you
September
watching a
12th.
new Demon Slayer movie is me asking someone to watch Infinity War without watching any of the other MCU films.
Oh no, he'll try out Demon Slayer.
Okay, I'll watch Demon Slayer.
But I will say this, and this is important. I got very passionate at the beginning of Anime Wars, but this is clear. The Midnight Boys are 4 people, and y'all motherfuckers got to chill on fucking Van because a lot of y'all was crashing out.
They was going
Like,
crazy.
and like the anime fans, the community,
Yeah,
I'm
man.
rocking with y'all. I'm defending y'all.
yeah,
But chill.
he is a virulent defender of you guys. Okay, all right. But I will do this again. I will do it again.
5?
5 animes. I need 5 animes. But how about this? No TV shows.
Movies.
Just movies.
Oh,
Okay.
oh,
Because if it's TV shows,
oh.
then it's gonna take. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna be
Let's
able to
do-
do
all
it.
right,
well,
So
movies,
see, this is
yeah.
what I think what happened.
Easy street.
This is what I think happened. Y'all try to get me into TV shows. I don't have time. I wasn't
Right.
really. Just give me movies.
90-minute movie.
Give me 90-minute movie.
If it's like the Animatrix, even better.
Does that count as anime?
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
You love
Yes,
anime.
that is
love
an
anime.
anime.
You spent the last
Wait,
podcast
It's literally called The Anime.
It's called The
And
Animatrix.
Future Trips.
Oh,
Like, what are
okay.
you
I
talking
just
about?
gotta be honest with you guys. I blame y'all for this.
What?
We led you astray.
I blame y'all for this because y'all don't even. This is, and there was a lot of people saying this, by the way. Like, I'm against y'all now. I'm with the anime community against y'all.
We literally just made up. We made up 15 minutes ago, and now it's fuck
Wait a
us
second,
again.
though, because y'all never told me that the Animatrix was
It has
an
anime in the name.
I just thought that was anime style. you
Bro,
know?
that's
No
exactly what
manches.
anime is.
So it's an anime?
Yeah.
I like that.
Yes.
That's my favorite shit.
Yeah.
That's my favorite shit.
Oh my
So,
god.
so movies. So the Animatrix is one. We could cross that one out. So now we only
Great.
need
Now
4.
you only need 4.
You don't like you don't
We-
like the anime scenes in Kill Bill?
Yeah, that don't count though. I like Akira. Is Akira
Must say,
anime?
Akira,
Akira's
yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Okay, so
best.
2.
Have you
cross
seen
that
Ghost
off.
in the Shell?
Yeah, but I didn't really like that one.
You don't
Okay,
like
all right.
Ghost in the Shell?
I didn't see it all the way. I'll try it again though. I'll watch Ghost in the Shell. Give me 3 to watch.
Wait,
Let
you
me-
watch
no,
Miyazaki?
Nicholas.
Huh?
You ever watch Miyazaki movies?
Okay, listen. Let's not. We're not going through all
Paprika,
of this stuff.
Memories.
Okay,
Paprika.
let the fans choose.
Spirited Away.
Right.
You gotta watch Spirited
The
Away.
fans choose. We'll do a poll. Y'all curate the list. Let the fans choose.
We'll come up with 5,
Yeah.
and we'll have them vote on which one he should start with.
And look, if I watch these anime, I swear on my dad that I will be honest about how I feel. If I watch these animes and I don't like them, it's the Midnight Boys' fault. It's
That's
not my
fine.
fault.
Not
I
only
will
will
take
I
that
take
out.
that, if Van
We take
watches
those.
these
I'm not
anime
taking
and
those.
he does not like these anime, guys, I never want to see a reply asking if Van will watch another anime.
Yeah, I
This
got
is- it's done.
But
It's-
truce with the
it's-
anime community. I'm not going to diss One Piece. I'm not.
You're not
I'm
gonna call them the Dallas Cowboys?
I'm not gonna call them the Dallas Cowboys. I'm not gonna diss One Piece no more. I'm not gonna talk about the One Piece
That's crazy.
no more. I respect all fandoms because we have to. I don't want to be what I hate. Like you guys don't understand. There were tears shed in this whole blow. It was bad. Now y'all gonna want to
Hey,
hear it.
motherfucker, really? That's how you feel? I was like, oh, shit.
I was going back and forth and went back. All right, but we're in a better place. Arjuna, are you okay? Yeah, let me tell
Thumbs
y'all.
up.
Let me tell
It's
y'all
so
something.
good.
Let me tell y'all something. We gotta go because we've been doing this for a while. Shout out to Jade and shout out to Aleya too.
Thank
They had
you,
to deal with
guys.
it.
Yeah.
Arjuna came out here scared as a motherfucker, man.
What's wrong with you?
What?
Why would you do that?
Arjuna,
He can't
right
defend
here.
himself.
Arjuna came out
He
here.
can't defend
Do not
himself.
do this, Arjuna.
Actually, he didn't. Arjuna
No,
came out.
Arjuna came in
came
and G's like,
he
lays
did
like,
it.
yeah, that's not going.
All that
That's
gotta
not
go.
going.
Arjuna came in here on some real. I never seen him like that before. I kind of see
First thing, hey, it's all gotta go.
you know. I see,
It's all gotta go.
you know,
Anime ways at
and
it.
then I tried to take a stand, and then as I said that, I realized minutes going by that wasn't even tenable, that wasn't going to happen. So then I started to tap down. And then Charles realized.
We walked
and
it
then
back a little bit.
Jomi and Steve realized, and I'm like, we can't. So you know.
Y'all don't even understand. I was like, dog, I'm gonna be a dumbass nigga if anime breaks up this podcast.
Y'all think, but here's the thing though. It's so funny. What's funny is y'all think we're lying. No, we're not. We just went to the brink over the anime wars. Y'all think we're lying.
Over some Luffy, bro.
Well, you know,
Over some
yo,
Dragon
I can't be defeated by that. I can't be defeated by
Last thing
that.
I say, this part is kind of like Doomsday from Batman. Remember how every time Doomsday would get blown up,
Oh right,
he
just
would
comes back
just come
together.
back stronger? And the old nigga that looked like Braxton would look like the black guy. The black guy that be in every movie playing like he in the military.
Wait, is he Martian Manhunter?
He's Martian Manhunter.
Oh,
yeah,
He came back
yeah.
and went like, it's unkillable.
Yeah,
We're unkillable.
unkillable.
They nuked him in space. It didn't kill him.
But we put it to the test. Okay, so 3 animes,
Yeah,
4 animes.
No, we're gonna have 5 animes. We're gonna curate them, and then we're gonna go to the audience, and be like, of these 5 movies, which one should Van start with?
Which one
Yeah.
should I start with?
We'll let them vote.
And just take one thing into consideration, a couple
Your name?
things. Like, take into consideration pluck.
Okay.
Take into consideration that I'm just coming into this anime. So if like
yeah.
a dragon comes out of somebody's eye and then turns
Sure,
into
sure,
a
sure.
bird,
Right,
that might be a
right,
lot
right,
for me.
man.
So think about entry level anime,
Mhm.
and also think about the fact that I don't want to watch something that I have to read subtitles.
Okay.
Okay,
Well,
so-
that's
so-
gonna
so-
be
so-
tough.
so- so- so-
So
so-
dubs, not subs.
That's okay.
That's tough.
It's-
We
You're
can
gonna-
work with it.
Yeah, you put
Yep.
it.
All right,
Put it to the bottom.
No, no, no,
I'll
you're
give that
fine,
to
you're fine,
I'll give that to you. Okay, I'll read the
No,
subtitles.
no, it's fine. It's
No,
fine.
no. We want to make this experience as palatable for you as possible.
And I want one of them, last thing,
Okay.
truly, I want one of them to be Shohin. Shogun?
Shoju.
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 Jomi was
Not
telling me about
soju. Not
Shoju.
soju. That's the drink.
Shoju.
But the shoju.
Shoju is the romance
Shoju.
part, the romance
Yeah,
anime.
romance.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, brother.
I
Oh,
want,
bro-
I want one of them.
Yeah,
a
we
Shoju,
got
I want
you
a
there.
Shoju
We got you
movie.
Don't worry.
We got you there.
We'll take care of you. Don't worry.
Is
Don't
freak shit?
No. I mean,
Guys, it's shoujo.
sure. My fault.
Shoujo.
Shoujo.
Yeah, shoujo.
Shoujo.
This is
Thank
why
you,
we can't
Elaine.
be talking about no anime.
That's why we
Midnight
can't talk-
Sorry,
Shoujo.
Megan Thee Stallion.
Shoujo anime, brother. We got you. Don't worry.
Okay,
Got
all
you.
right. That's it. And the anime wars happened, and the real losers were the Midnight Boys.
Yeah,
All right, well, that's
we
enough.
suffered.
We suffered 40 days and 40 nights.
When will
man.
we return from anime war?
Charles, take us out.
Oh, that's right, Charles. said this.
You didn't say it.
Yeah, you got it.
The Iron Giant is a Jordy LaForge. The anime wars almost caused a breakup. But if there's one thing I know about my guys right here, we'll always make up.
Pew pew.